What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first ever podcast. My name is Unbeatable Gaming. I am joined by the Cog Brothers Gaming, Fatal Brothers, three-man broadcast, Notorious Blaze, Mr. Wolfalot, and my friend Vern. Welcome, everybody, to the Roundtable Ascension. How you guys doing today? You guys feeling excited about this? Or what?
Yeah,
Very good.
I know we're not starting this Young Money shit. How's everybody doing? Brandon?
Yeah,
Mr. Dave?
I mean, if we have to, we can just kick Paul out. That's
Yeah,
no
yes, we
problem.
can.
Picture of a spider, call it web.
Stepped on Frosted Flakes, call me serial killer. Young
Moolah.
Alright, so I hope you all are doing great. Guys, this is our first ever podcast. You guys can be expecting to see a lot from us, from Three-Man Broadcast, from Notorious Blaze, Fatal Brotherhood, the Cog Brothers Gaming, as always, and Mr. Wolfalot. So, the biggest
let's
topic,
not make any promises here, Alex. We're not sure if you're going to be here for the next couple podcasts.
Well, unless Johnny Depp dies, I suggest you just shut the
No!
Okay. So, our first topic for today, guys, is pretty much the trending topic of, the world today. The death of Mr. Paul William Walker. So, so quick thoughts on that, guys. Like, what do you feel about Paul Walker's death? Like, do you guys feel like it's gonna affect all the other Fast and Furious movies? I mean,
Paul died? Oh, did you die?
Wow.
I don't know who this person is.
No, Danny.
Why do we
Paul's
have
still here. We're talking about Paul Walker, the guy from Fast and Furious.
It's fake.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any Fast and Furious movies.
You haven't seen Fast and Furious at all?
I've watched a bit of the end of Tokyo Drift. And that's it.
That's it?
Okay,
I watched the last race.
It is Danny we're talking about here.
Character except for Vin Diesel at the
But
end.
Fast 6 took place in England, in his backyard.
How did you not see the top movie in England?
It's like everyone was hyped about it, and I was just like, cars, meh.
Wow, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in here saw it, right? Because I saw it with Paul and Sean. Brandon, did you see the movie?
Oh my god.
Well, what about you, Dave? Dave, did you see Fast 6?
No,
You did not see Fast 6?
I've seen all the others.
What's wrong with you people?
Who are you, baby?
It's called not wanting to spend $20 at a movie theater.
So it's like 2 out of like the 6 people here did not see the film. Okay.
I bet his death's fake.
You can't count Alex as 7.
Well, all right. Let's start with Brandon. Brandon, what are your thoughts on the death of Paul Walker? Like,
It's
how do you feel?
fake.
He says it's
It's
fake,
fake.
that's it. I like how Brandon was silent. Explain.
He's crying.
It's fake.
It's fake?
Yes.
You
That's
think?
what I thought.
Wait, you think the death of Paul Walker's fake?
I mean, isn't it ironic that he was in a car movie and he ended up crashing in a fiery death?
Well, I mean, I've seen several. I mean, it's kind of ironic how last Sunday Brian Griffin from Family Guy died, and now
Yeah, Brian also died.
and now Brian O'Connor from Fast and Furious died. I mean, it's kind of ironic, but and if you think about it, Brian from Family Guy was run down by a car.
Oh shit.
They can tell the future.
So I mean, what about you, Paul? Because Paul went on a hiatus yesterday. I mean, the Cog Brothers Gaming was just posting it up all over.
I was flipping shit.
Like, he was
man.
crying. He called me in the middle of the night. Yeah. I was like, calm down, what happened? He's like, oh, hey, Paul Walker died. But I mean, like...
I mean, come on, dude. Well, me and Paul were just watching Fast 5 when it came on TV yesterday, before when we heard about it.
It sucks a lot. I mean... I
watched the first Fast and Furious movie when I was 6 years old. And I was like, man, that's a part of my childhood going right there. Like, you can't... I don't even think I want to watch Fast 7 now if he's not going to be in it now.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you already know Jason Statham is going to kill Paul Walker's character.
Yeah, but how... If they did it already, because they're still filming it, what if they're going to get, like, a stunt double and just show, like, the back of his head or something?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe Jason Statham gets revenge by blowing up his car while Paul Walker's inside, maybe?
Or I thought they were just, like, going to put one of those SWAT helmets they put on, like, in the first movie, and just pretend it's Paul Walker.
It's inevitable. Paul Walker is going to die in Fast 7. I mean, it's going to suck because didn't you guys tell me that they were making Fast and Furious 8?
Yeah.
They were going to go to 8, 9, 10, whatever.
No way. No way.
He even said it.
Yeah, 8
he wanted to
done.
go up to 66.
Shut the hell. No way. Whatever. All right, but Dave, since you never saw Fast 6, did you ever see any of the other Fast movies like Fast and Furious 4, Tokyo Drift?
I've seen all of them.
But you never saw Fast 6.
Yes, I've seen all of them but Fast 6.
Why?
Why?
Because
Fast
I'm waiting
6
for it to come out on DVD, maybe.
What?
Fast 6 was probably the best movie of this year.
Ah, whoa.
Next to Thor.
It is
Next to
tied
Thor.
with
Getting
Thor
the Dark
2.
World, brother.
Next to
Alex.
Thor, Fast 6 was the best movie
I'm
this
still
year, hands
surprised
down.
that Danny lives in England and Danny did not see one of the highest grossing movies
Guys.
in the country.
Because
It is
Danny's
Danny,
so focused
like
on
Brandon
women.
said,
They
it
were
is
walking
Danny.
on the
Flying
street,
around,
see
blowing
a
up in
car
your
pass
backyard.
by you, and you didn't think Fast and Furious.
Like, two things. One, I haven't seen 28 Days Later, and what was that? What was that filmed in?
Oh my
Britain?
god, I should slap the god out of you. That movie was made in
The
England.
second thing is, and the second thing is, I didn't know Paul Walker was in Catching Fire. But
Wait, he was?
Oh my. No, it
no,
wasn't.
it's a joke.
Catching Fire?
That's really messed up, man.
You probably think
That's a
Paul
fucked
Walker
up
is
Wow,
joke.
I just got the reference too. Danny
Yeah,
just
I was like, oh shit,
he
that's
just
fucked up.
compared fucking
Chris
the Hunger
Hemsworth's
Games
brother.
to oh wow, that's messed up. The guy just
Sorry.
died, man. I mean, the irony is, don't you guys think that everybody's like glorifying Paul Walker, but nobody's giving the fucking driver like any like.
Because he's the one that
The
killed
driver
him.
got it
All right, but
killed.
you guys are acting like he did it on purpose. He just said, you know what, I'm just gonna floor my car and then like no, that's not.
40 miles an hour.
You know what's the
how
weirdest
could you
part? The guy that was driving was
I
a
don't wanna
professional
see
race
it.
car driver.
Well, that's the irony. Why would you put somebody in a Porsche and allow the other person to drive, knowing that he's a freaking like a professional, driver? It's like,
Because
I
that
hate
makes
this for a living. This ain't no damn movie.
I want that GTR
Look at
R34 Skyline though.
Yeah, but you ain't got no money for that shit. So,
Yeah,
but
I know.
going back
Got
to
it,
Three Man,
your fat ass Alex.
don't even talk. 'Cause I hope Johnny Depp just does not make any more pirate movies. Anyways,
Is he out?
back to Three Man broadcast. Okay, so do you think that the person that was driving the vehicle should get some recognition or some like something mentioned about, because everybody keeps talking about Paul Walker, R.I.P., R.I.P. I get that. I understand he's a big celebrity, a great guy. He was actually a celebrity that did not act like a celebrity, right? He like, for example, Kanye West is a celebrity, but he acts like a douchebag. You know what I mean? So Paul Walker was a celebrity, but he acted like a human being. So what
Yeah,
about
we
the
don't know
driver?
that.
Like, do you guys think that the driver should be held accountable, or do you think something went horribly wrong with the
How
car
can he be
itself?
held accountable?
The
He's
driver's
dead.
Well, I mean,
dead.
because I saw on the news that they're holding the driver accountable for that. Like, they were saying, oh, he was responsible for the death. I mean, but how do you know that the car itself didn't really, malfunction, just
was a
fuck up
brand
right
new
there? You know what I
car.
mean?
A 2005 Porsche Carrera GT malfunctioned.
Hey, you never know, man. Cars
Did he
fuck up.
catch fire?
Oh no.
No,
Yeah, it went on
cars fuck
fire.
up, man.
Alex,
The car went on
should I
fire
get my
and the
dad in
bodies.
on this?
No, it's
I-
okay, Danny.
No, no,
Wow.
Why do you seem to want to defend this driver so badly?
No, I'm just saying because that's another human being who died. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad that nobody's paying any homage to him.
Because he wasn't a part of our childhood. It's like, okay, he's an actor.
Wow.
He's been a part of
That's
Fast and
just
Furious
fucked
shows.
up.
part of our childhood.
You're telling me if
sounds
that
like
cat across the street dies, you're gonna go and have a memorial for it? Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Well, what the fuck?
you trying to say he didn't fiddle you when you were younger?
You just
Dave,
compared to the
Dave, and
driver
Brandon,
to a
what
cat.
are your thoughts on that?
He was
What?
part of the
Well,
Fast
wait.
family.
Did they
Jesus
both die?
Christ, man.
Both the Paul and the other guy?
Yeah, they're both dead, and their bodies were burned so badly that they're basically unidentifiable right now.
Exactly. That's why I said it's fake.
What?
That's why I also
So some people
hoping
say
that's just like,
there is a
There's-
theory saying that he wanted to go underground and like nobody wants, he doesn't want to be seen anymore, like just to
Wait,
get off all the books and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like
Illuminati.
people say, like what if he was in a bunch of contracts or a bunch of movies and stuff? How about we just he was sort of just disappear? Let me just get off the scene
Imagine
of
if he
everybody.
came back in a Fast and Furious movie and then we was like, what the fuck?
Wait, but that makes no sense because if he wanted to go underground, didn't he already assign, a lock deal with the other Fast and Furious movies?
Well, exactly. If you want to get out of the contract, how about you just?
But wait, hold on. So if you guys were in Paul Walker's shoes, Three Man Broadcast, Notorious Blaze, Fatal Brotherhood, Cogbraid, everybody, if you guys were in his shoes, right, and you were
We'd be
signing
dead.
all these deals and you were making all that money, would you want to leave the business?
I mean,
well.
no, but
All right, so wait, Brandon, you say no, right?
yeah.
Okay, you say no. Why would you say no?
I mean, if he had everything he wanted, or like, I don't know, he's because it's just. I don't know. It's just,
Okay.
All right. So you're saying you have everything you want pretty much, so you don't have to work any more and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
Okay,
basically.
Dave, would you want in or would you want out?
I'd be trying to get out because that right there would just get boring doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, you're making money, but You
You
don't
see,
have
Dave
nothing
got
to
the right
spend it
idea.
on if you had everything. So I'd be trying to figure out a way to get out of all the contracts and not do it anymore.
Okay, so you would want to be out. All right, Sean.
Well, I would do what Dave said. Get out. Kind of like the Illuminati's all over your ass. Then you have to keep doing Fast and Furious movies. Then
What
you
the
can't
fuck?
enjoy life. You can't walk down the street. So
Well, okay, so 2 out of okay. So you say, all right, Paul.
If I was making that Robert Downey Jr. money, I would
Oh,
want
oh
to
my
die
God,
too.
we're not talking Robert Downey Jr. Why do you always have to switch the stuff? We're talking Paul Walker money.
But I don't know how much he made actually.
If
So.
you were Paul Walker, would you want in or would you want out?
If I had everything I wanted, I would just get out so the paparazzi stop following me. Because
So you
before
would
I turn
get
into
out?
Kanye West. Yeah. Before I start going, I don't want turn off the camera.
Oh, okay. All right. Vern, how about you?
Hey, what?
Vern doesn't even know.
What?
Vern's like, I
Oh
do.
yes.
My answer would for me my answer would depend on this question. Do I get the bitches?
No,
get the-
you're Danny. You don't get no bitches.
even if he's Paul Walker, he's still Danny.
Wait a minute. It's obvious that you're a Hollywood movie star. So I mean, women come and go. So yes, women are a factor. So would you stay or would you go?
I'd probably go with the women.
So you would stay.
I would go.
Danny's just in it for the
I would
pussy.
go.
Don't listen to him.
I mean, all right. I mean, half of you said no. I mean, I don't know. I would say I would stay because what's wrong with making movies? You're not required to make a fucking spaceship. You're not required to do like mathematical equations. You're not forced to go fight a war. You're doing something that's kind of simple.
Boring.
Because I remember I asked Paul a question. I was like, how do these movie stars remember their lines? I remember Paul was telling me something about they have people in the background with their lines, remember all that kind of stuff. So in a sense, it's almost like doing this, but a little bit more advanced. So why wouldn't you take that opportunity to make the money, invest in your future, invest in your family, and then when you're long gone and you turn into bones, your family has something to prosper off of.
How are you sure he's
Wait,
not already
yeah,
married? How are you
look at
sure
what
they're not
Paul
already?
told me that. Well, remember
Yes,
when
yes.
Captain America dude, like when he has to do his movie, he has to eat so much. It's basically like to the point where he has to. They have to do stuff that is like inhuman just to make sure they keep up their image.
With some actors, not Paul Walker.
How
Well,
wow.
Paul Walker had to.
All he had to do was just be himself. Think about that. When was there ever a time this man had to do a body transformation?
Well, when he got picked up by that big muscly dude in Fast 6.
But he wasn't really. He didn't have to do a body transformation. He didn't have to pull The Rock. He didn't have to pull Channing Tatum with fucking Johnny Depp. You know what I mean?
Have you not seen the thing of the guy
If you bring up Johnny Depp one more time, Alex, I'm gonna go over to your house, kick your computer over, and beat the shit out of you.
I'm just saying. I mean, Johnny Depp, he had to go through some transformations. Did he not?
I will defend Johnny Depp to the last moment.
Well, I understand that. And how would you feel if he passed away tomorrow? But I'm going back to Brandon's thing because Brandon says it's fake, and I'm trying to like grasp that.
Like some people are saying it's fake because like if you know how it's a big movie and everything, right?
Yes.
Another reason would be like some people are giving him death threats over it. It's like
what?
You guys are hogging up too much money off of the whole profits and the Hollywood industry. You need to get out of here.
Wait, they were saying that to him?
No, I'm just saying that could happen. I mean, didn't they kill Sylvester Stallone's son last year?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he has a son?
That was completely different though.
Well, at the same time, he was in a bunch of movies, and one of the movies, The Expendables 2, is showing off the Satan's pet and everything, and making mad Illuminati references.
No, that is true. But I mean, what do you think that has to do? So what do you think Paul Walker's death has to do with any of the mainstream industries?
Just get off the grid, man. Just get off the grid.
So you're saying don't even become popular in the first place?
When you become popular, there are risks to it. I mean, Kanye can't do this. He can't go fake his death.
Do not bring his name.
Bring Kanye into this.
Don't
Kanye. For Johnny Depp, bring Kanye into this.
No. Kanye has been pissing me off for the longest. All right, let me ask you guys. How many of you in here are Kanye fans? Brandon, Dave, anybody?
I like one of his songs. Actually, I don't mind his songs.
Oh, probably like that one song,
but that's it. The person. I like his music, but I don't like him as a person.
Brandon,
I don't even like his music anymore.
I mean, I'm not a fan, but I like his music. He makes good music.
But what about you, Dave?
Same with Brandon.
Kanye West is the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world. Basically, this is his argument. I'm not a billionaire because everybody rejects my clothing designs and nobody wants to rock my Yeezus sneakers. And I deserve to be like Ralph and Louis Vuitton. Get the fuck out of here. I remember he did an interview.
Did you say Ralph?
He did an interview with Sway, right? But he pretty much said the only reason why he's bitching and complaining is because nobody wants to give his fashion designs a chance. Nobody wants to.
Boy.
No.
Well, from my understanding, he said that
these are his fashion designs. He wants to make men wear leather skirts. Please tell me how many of you in here can do that.
I mean,
what's wrong with that, man?
Maybe.
Well, Danny, you can get the fuck out then, because I ain't no skirt.
Oh, you said men. I thought you said women.
Oh, men. He wants to make men wear Yeezus sneakers and leather skirts.
Oh, damn, that's something wrong with him.
He's pushing his luck. He knows he has a lot of money. He wants to see how much he can get away with.
Oh, don't even bring that up, because supposedly he said, I lost $13 million investing in this shit. I have a family to feed. That's what pissed me off when he said that.
He invested $13 million into something he didn't even know if it was going to work, and he's saying he has a family to feed?
Exactly. He was like, me and Kim struggle to feed our dog. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Struggle.
I was like, you have enough money to set that baby for life, for 3 lives.
For 3 lives.
Maybe like 6.
9,000.
Or 10.
So, I don't know. Like, but that goes back to Paul Walker. Paul Walker was a celebrity who did not act like a celebrity, so why would he want out? Because he never really appeared on TMZ, or you never really heard about him.
Because he didn't act like a celebrity, he wanted out. I mean, look at how everyone else turns out. Maybe he didn't want that life.
He didn't want the Miley Cyrus life.
So you're saying none of you would want the life of Paul Walker. Just make movies, not be a celebrity, you know, sort of thing. I mean, you're gonna have paparazzi on you, but not like Kanye West type thing. And have like a luxurious life like that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, it's not worth it.
What's the point of having a house and pools and stuff when you got people hiding in your bushes taking pictures of you?
Yeah, but that's their job.
You see, Alex is the guy in the bush watching you, so.
I mean,
like right now, if you want to,
I'm just saying, if there was a man in the bush taking pictures of me, you really want some good pictures? I'll show you some good pictures. You want to take pictures of me at 4 in the morning? I mean, you better be prepared, because I'll show you more than what you want to see, big boy.
Because you go wake up in the morning, like picture you are where you're right now, like in your apartment.
12-year-old nudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna show the fucking photographer my asshole. I'm like, yeah, take that to TMZ.
And then
people are gonna start throwing out comments like, Alex is kind of deranged homosexual. Like,
all right, so I mean that's very interesting because Brandon says it's fake. Paul is kind of leading toward that, I guess you could say.
There's like a lot of ways to look at it. Like, I mean, he could have just died, blown up, and that's it. But
you know what I noticed in the morning? I went on Yahoo.
How do we not know if there was like 3 people in that car and like freaking Paul Walker's like outside on the side of the road, like
because it was a 2-seater.
I mean, a professional racer in a high top of the line brand car like that, it had to be tampered with or something to
Why
go
did they even think Paul Walker was in the car originally? Or if they don't know who it is, how did they come to the conclusion? Hey, look, Paul Walker's dead.
Because several of his close friends.
Right now.
No, because several of his close friends were pretty much stating that Paul Walker took the Porsche out with somebody to go to the charity event for the typhoon relief.
Okay.
And it was also his car.
Right.
So, I mean...
Wait, was it his car? Really, Dave?
Yeah, from what I read it was. That's what it said.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Dave is like a big car guy. This guy can break down vehicles like crazy.
He thinks he knows
Dave was the one who did it.
Oh, Brandon's challenging you on cars, Dave.
Dave is going to make me...
I don't have to worry about nothing, because he can't even change the damn oil filter in the damn car.
I'm going by what he tried to do last night. Trying to pull that bull.
I'm not lying. I helped my dad build an engine.
I don't give a damn.
I know how to build an engine.
I don't give a damn, Dave.
So you're sitting here telling me I don't know shit about cars.
So you're telling me... Wait, if you built an engine from Borderlands 2, are you Scooter?
He's Scooter, though.
Fuck off, Paul.
Fuck
off.
What the hell?
Wait, so Brandon is calling bullshit on that. Why?
On Dave knowing about cars?
Yeah.
Brandon's Brandon.
Because he goes into like... Shut up, Dan. I'm not talking to you. But anyways...
Ooh. With the beat down.
That's fine.
Wait, so what does Dave do?
he talks about these cause he goes in like a whole essay of something about a car, and I'm pretty sure half the stuff he says ain't true because I've heard people correct him before a lot when he does speak about them.
Oh, okay. So, what is your knowledge on cars then?
I mean, I don't have much knowledge at all on cars. I don't get it.
You turn the one.
See, I'm like Brandon. I have no knowledge either. So.
I mean, the sad part is Paul has a car, but he has a C4 strapped underneath just in case one day his mom finds out and turns on the car.
Alex.
Kaboom!
So Paul's a terrorist.
Not really. It's just he can't take the car out.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Fuck you, Danny.
Paul, I imagine in here that he called you a terrorist.
Yeah, Danny called you a terrorist. But I mean, so
Alex also said so.
So, do you guys think that there was something wrong with the Porsche, or do you think that it was totally the driver's fault?
I think Paul was there.
Well, can you blame an inanimate object for the person who is using it?
Well, I mean, dude, cars fuck up.
One shitty race car driver. They said he was speeding and he just lost control. And he's a race car driver. Which is like, what?
Didn't he say he was going 40 miles per hour?
I think it was a driver.
I don't know.
I mean,
man.
speeding
how would they not have time to count?
I mean, like speeding could be considered 6 miles over the speed limit. So, I don't know. It seems weird.
I mean, I don't know. To me, it just comes to a fucking surprise.
The whole part of it that seems BS to me is like the part that the car exploded.
Yeah, how does it go on fire just like that?
Well, I mean, didn't they speed into a fucking pole or a tree? Like,
that's a tree, and
even
how
when
does
you
a
hit
tree
a tree,
make a car
Neil
explode?
crashed into a tree, it doesn't explode.
Well, because Neil
Neil
didn't go like Neil doesn't have a Porsche.
But it doesn't make sense. You crash into a tree, it's not supposed to explode.
If you leave the engine on,
but
No, go
I mean,
on.
no matter how
Basically-
fast you go, I don't think the car would have exploded unless something else happened.
Wait, what were you saying, Dave?
Okay, so this is basically from what I know in NASCAR and all this other stuff. If there's a wreck, they instantly shut off the engine. It has a kill switch instantly. If you leave a car on, the gas tank's busted and all this other stuff, and there's at least sparks, it can catch fire and explode.
That was straight out of Fast Five's entrance.
Sparks. There had to be sparks somewhere, or something had to ignite it some way for it to explode. So there was something that was doing that, Paul.
So you see, but then
And I want your
what
essay
could have
to
caused
be
that?
In
tomorrow
the intro of
at,
Fast Five, that's
Alpha.
what happened.
Maybe there was TNT in it.
Oh, shut the hell up, TNT.
Damn it,
This ain't
burn
Minecraft.
Minecraft and
Maybe a cow walked by.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck?
the ginger cow from South Park. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
speaking of explosions, actually, I wanted to bring this up earlier.
Wow.
All right, so every single person in this party, I'm sure, has played Battlefield 4.
No,
And we all know how Ghost is, so
I haven't.
the real question is, early next year, when the juggernaut of a game Titanfall comes out, do you guys think Titanfall is going to be better than Battlefield 4?
Yes.
Really,
I don't
Brandon?
know. Played Battlefield. So I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
You just suck, Danny. That's all that
Wait,
is.
hold on.
I mean,
So Brandon, so why is Titanfall going to be better than Battlefield?
Because it's newer and it's something people haven't experienced before, especially with robots. I mean, that's a new
Yeah, and it looks
playing
fast
field,
paced.
so
Flying, running on walls, that looks pretty cool. It's something
Yeah,
new. That's why I think it's gonna be better. It's new.
it's, yeah.
It's
Hey,
Everyone's
It's
gotten tired
different.
of Call of Duty. Battlefield 4 was basically just like copying
Battlefield
Battlefield 3
3.5.
over to the... Yeah.
Yeah, but
Just
there
giving
was
it
something
4.
about. I mean, I don't know. I've experienced Battlefield on the PS4, and there's something about it that just stands out a lot. Maybe it's because of the huge vicinity of players and whatnot. Maybe it's because of the graphical textures. Maybe it's because everything is destroyable. But do you think Titanfall, in terms of a multiplayer game, is going to be able to top Battlefield? Because Battlefield has so many things going on. I mean, like, do you think it's... You said no?
I don't know.
Battlefield single
Sales
player.
wise, I don't really know.
Eh.
I don't think sales wise because it's only on one Well,
Oh, so you're saying sales-wise, no?
No, it's on PC
Yeah.
as well.
It can't. But it doesn't have PlayStation 3. It doesn't have all the other consoles
Yeah, it
on it
does.
either.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't. It's only Xbox One and Xbox. It's
Xbox
Xbox
One
and
and PC.
That's it. No
Get an
PlayStation.
Xbox One then.
No
But in terms
PlayStation
of
means
sales,
that's
you're saying no.
77. That's 77
Just
million
dumb.
PS3s are out of there.
So, but you're saying in terms of sales, it's not topping Battlefield.
It's not topping Battlefield. It's not topping Ghost. And the guy even said we're not trying to this time around. And Titanfall 2 is going to be multi-platform. So
Wait, there's a 2 coming out?
they already said the sequels are going to come out.
fuck? The first game didn't even come out.
Well, basically, when they said that it's not coming to PS3, even the developer, the guy that was from Infinity Ward, was like, "Wait, it's not coming to PS3?" Because that was EA's call. They sold out the game to Microsoft.
Oh wait, EA is the developer, right?
The publisher.
Ah, so
the developer is Respawn, the people that made Modern Warfare 2.
So let me ask you individually, starting with Notorious Blaze. So what do you expect to see in Titanfall that hasn't been seen in Battlefield and Call of Duty? Like, what do you think besides the whole robots thing? Like, let's say it's guerrilla warfare, soldier to soldier. Like, what do you expect to see?
Well, I mean, from what I've noticed from the gameplay, like all the guns and whatnot, like the way the guns move, are basically like the Modern Warfare 2, except probably a little bit better because it's now 60 frames per second on the Xbox One.
Okay.
But the main thing why I think it's gonna probably be better for the Xbox players and PC players is because it's something different. Everything in that game is gonna be newer, and it's a whole lot different on the way the gameplay can unfold and whatnot. So that's why it's gonna beat Battlefield.
Mr. Wolfalot, your thoughts?
I think it's gonna be bigger explosions.
So you're saying? wait. What do you mean by that? Do you mean by like environment destruction or just explosions in general?
I think everything is gonna go to shit somehow.
I don't think it's gonna have environmental destruction.
That's
I
not
don't
gonna
think
make any
they're
sense
gonna have
then.
that either.
The thing I liked about it was they were running on walls and shit and into windows. That looked pretty cool.
Okay, but what's the point of having these giant Optimus Prime looking robots if you're not able to bust down walls?
Optimus Prime thick.
I mean, it makes, what about you, 3-man broadcast? What do you think?
I'm as far as destructible environment, I think like pieces of the environment will be able to be breakable, but not like you can't destroy them most likely. Especially by it being their first game, they're not going to really include that yet. And then, like Paul said, the whole running on walls thing, that's kind of like almost Assassin's Creed because you could probably run. Hopefully you can assassinate people too. That'd be cool.
I'm pretty sure
I like
that.
Yeah.
What are you expecting to see in terms of weapons? Like, do you think the weapons are going to be like, yeah, or do you think they're going to be worth it?
That'd be futuristic, most likely. Like,
futuristic assault rifles, basically.
So let me ask you all as a group: do you think that you guys are going to be doing more fighting as soldiers or mechs?
Soldiers.
So you're going to be playing more of a soldier than you are a robot.
I mean, you got the option to jump inside of it.
Well, you do have the option, but if you were given the option to do so, like, which one do you think you'd lean more towards?
I'd be a soldier. I mean, like, how can you
like
get
the soldier
Prime robot?
So Sean says robot and Brandon says soldier.
Because you're more agile as a soldier. You got more like things to do as a soldier. You can.
What about you, Paul?
The whole running on walls thing had me sold, man. That shit looked awesome. So soldier.
Wow, soldier. What about you, Danny?
Running on the Optimus Prime robot fight.
All right. Well, what about you, Vernon, Danny?
Soldier.
Wow, soldier. What about you?
Probably soldier.
Hey, question. What console are you guys getting it on?
Well, it makes no sense because it's only coming out for the Xbox.
I'm getting on the
PC.
I forgot. Sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Xbox One, Xbox 360,
okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting it on the N64. So if you guys want, you can join me on there.
I'll bring my controller over.
Oh yeah, Paul got the PS4. He just doesn't have HDMI.
Did he actually?
No, yeah, he got the PS1. He drew a giant 4 in the middle of the tray, and he just sold it.
That actually sounds like something he would do.
That's exactly what he did. The day I got my PS4, he goes, "Alex, I got one too," and I was like, "Really?" He sent me a picture of like him drawing a 4 on the PS1, and then he pretty much was showing it off. He was like, "Yeah."
Make it PS5 then, because there's one PlayStation before.
All right. So going back to Titanfall, do you think Titanfall is gonna be better than Destiny?
No.
Oh, Dave says no.
The game.
Destiny is like Borderlands with Halo.
Oh, okay. Wait. So Dave, right off the bat, he just said no. So he says that Destiny's gonna be better. What about you guys? What do you think?
Destiny's gonna be better. It's supposed to be like what Paul just said. It's Borderlands 2 and Halo. What more could you want?
Guys, I think.
But do you think the multiplayer is gonna capitalize?
No.
You see your teammates flying from a futuristic ship. I think it'd be cool.
Okay, so Danny says no and Sean says yes. What about Paul?
I think it's gonna be better.
So it's gonna be better than Titanfall's multiplayer.
Because Titanfall's only multiplayer, while Destiny's supposed to be like in a world that's always changing.
But we're talking about multiplayer versus multiplayer here.
Yeah. If it's a world that's always changing versus the same multiplayer, even though it's gonna be a good experience, it's just gonna be the same experience that we just went through with these consoles. The same thing
At
after a
least
year.
Destiny won't lose its luster after like the
It
first
won't lose
couple
the
of
longevity. I
And
mean,
also,
Titanfall is gonna
aren't
need a
they gonna
sequel.
be? Aren't they just gonna be upgrading it instead of coming out with another one like 10 years? For like a
Yeah,
10
that's
year
what I heard.
period, just upgrading it.
All right. What
That's
about
even better.
you, Brandon? What did
Brandon.
Brandon
Alex.
die?
Brandon.
Alex,
I
He
think
did.
Brandon's dragging
Yeah.
himself with the cords.
He
Alex,
did.
All right,
Alex,
so
I've
I
got
mean
something to say.
that's interesting. What about you, Danny?
I've got to say, you guys are all forgetting about one game that has just literally come out, and it's like the best game ever.
What game?
I swear, if
Barbie
you say
Dreamhouse
Last of
Party.
Us, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Wait, what game?
No, Barbie Dreamhouse Party.
Oh my
The
god.
best game on
Oh
Steam.
my
Oh
god.
my.
Just-
I
That's
say
the
Barbie's
equivalent to Hello
Dreamhouse
Kitty
Party.
Island
Him.
Adventure.
Kill him.
Look at that. You pissed the guy from the Netherlands off.
Sorry, Ralph. No, never
Wow.
agree.
All right, but so I mean, obviously, campaign-wise, Destiny's gonna blow it out the water. But you guys really feel like the multiplayer is gonna be better?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the greatest thing known to mankind as of right now, Alex.
After Barbie Dreamhouse Party.
Really? Oh,
Apparently.
okay. So between Titanfall and Destiny, you all are saying Destiny, correct?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Which brings me back to another game that somebody in
my
here is gonna
God.
get horny over. What about Destiny against
Infamous Second Son.
Infamous Second Son?
You asshole.
I know where this is going on. Oh shit.
I'm to the first one.
No, I
Hang on,
have
Destiny
to
would
get
be
Paul's
more better
take on
compared to
I know why
Skyrim
this-
I
Online.
think Destiny's been a
I
great
have
game and all,
Paul's take on
but lately I've had more respect for single player games.
Oh, okay. So your judgment on Destiny versus Infamous Second Son is going.
If
Yeah,
it
I
holds
don't know.
down with the story and everything, it still proves that gaming doesn't need multiplayer just to
No,
keep your
exactly.
attention.
We're just talking campaign wise right now. What do you think is going to be more
Oh,
superior?
campaign wise is Infamous. Infamous has that all day.
Infamous Second Son will always have better campaign wise.
Has
It
the
already
best
has
story
its own built-in story.
We
Over
already know.
Destiny.
over Destiny.
You don't
in
know
story.
nothing about this.
Okay. All
What do
right.
you know about
Hang on, Alex. Hang on. Here we go. Destiny versus Skyrim Online.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
shit.
a good one. That's a good one.
There you
Uh,
go.
I
Well-
legitimately just bought Skyrim on PC with all the DLC, and oh my gosh,
Dude, when you have Skyrim with all the DLCs, shit just goes wrong.
What about Skyrim Online versus World of Warcraft?
Oh, Skyrim
Kill
Online.
yourself.
people say that Skyrim Online might be better, but you still can't dethrone World of Warcraft.
I
It's
mean,
just-
I don't know, because
it's just-
Paul played World of Warcraft and he's like, they're so fucking awesome. So, I mean, for me, I really did not like the game.
Because you're playing by
Because you play
yourself.
by
What's wrong
yourself.
Because I
with
ran
you,
into an
Paul?
ox guy who took my
What's wrong
stuff.
with you?
He took his stuff. Some guy
That's what
bullied
happened to
Alex
me,
up
too.
on the
I
Warcraft.
remember
I
I walked up
what-
to him. He was like, "Hi, are you new?" I said, "Yes." Can you help me? He said, "First, give me this, this, and this." And I was like, "Why?"
So basically, we told Alex to bend over.
Fucking giant ox guy with a swinging sword. He was like, "Hey," I was like, "Oh, are you gonna touch me? What's?"
That happened to me, man. When I first played the same exact thing, an ox guy came up to me. I'm just mind my own business, killing boys. And hey, how's it going? Hi, how's it going?
Steals all your XP and everything. All right, so I mean, this is a very interesting conversation because you guys are saying that Titanfall is gonna be better than Battlefield, but then you're saying that Destiny is gonna be better than Titanfall, and then you're saying that Infamous is gonna be better than Destiny.
All
Wow.
I can say is,
Hang on.
God is good.
I know Paul's still gonna go with this one, but what about Watch Dogs versus Infamous? Those right there, two single-player games.
Watch Dogs got delayed, so I'm not sure.
I just shit my pants over the thought of
Yeah,
that.
but when is Infamous Second Son coming out?
February,
March.
Okay.
February,
okay.
whatever.
And for my birthday.
Okay, but still, Watch Dogs is coming out in June 30th, right with Destiny the same day. So
So that means
But-
he's already got some crap competition. We'll have Infamous Son first, but then Watch Dogs will
I'll
already
be
be like,
right back. Somebody's at my house.
And then Destiny's just gonna pull everybody's pants down and reveal them for having small winkies.
Wow.
And then Titanfall, of course, is gonna come along and smash all the multiplayer out the competition.
Yo, the next gen is really trying to shit on Call.
It's trying to what?
Have sex with Call of Duty.
What the hell happened
We
to Paul?
lost. We lost him.
He died.
Paul died. Sean, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh God, you guys just died for a second. But anyways, I mean, going back to the multiplayer. So, do you think Infamous Second Son is gonna have a better multiplayer than any of these other games?
It has multiplayer.
I mean, it has co-op, right? I mean,
It has co-op.
I don't know yet. I hope it has multiplayer. I mean, that'd be cool. I always wanted to fight with superpowers, but I don't think so. It's just staying true to single player.
I mean, people often said the same thing about Assassin's Creed.
Oh. People were saying that Assassin's Creed 5 might have co-op.
Oh God.
I really hope if Assassin's Creed game has
That's
co-op,
what I wanted since Brotherhood, man. They said they want to incorporate things from like Watch Dogs, like you can always have another assassin.
Wait, hold on, Brandon, are you there?
No.
Brandon's still dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he killed himself after I mentioned that Paul got a PS4, aka he threw a fork. All right, but so I mean, yeah, there is a lot of competition actually. When does Skyrim come out? Next year, right?
Spring.
Oh my God. Oh wait, spring?
Yeah.
Yes. So we have something to play during the summer.
What?
Think about it. All the great games come out around this time, but then we get shit in the summer.
All I'm saying is, when Skyrim comes out, I'm going to go to the highest level and become a king of that game on YouTube.
Oh no, I'm the original Dragonborn. Let's get the hell out of this.
Paul's gonna become a ghost, like Ghost White, and nobody will see him for a couple months.
Or I can just go to his house and break another mirror by accident.
I don't have mirrors. Good luck. Alex and his clumsy ass.
No, motherfucker. You guys scared the
legitimately his clumsy ass. He sat on the mirror and he was on the wall.
His ass picked up that mirror and he dropped it.
Hey, I had nowhere to sit, damn it. I was sitting on the corner.
So you twerked on the wall?
I wasn't twerking on the wall. I was sitting against the wall and I couldn't move. And as I was slowly getting up, my shirt got caught in the mirror and then
there's no such thing as sitting on the wall. You twerked on the wall, man, and you got
caught.
Crazy guys,
every day I wake up, I go to the store, I buy Twinkies and shit for everybody. We come back, we play our games. I break a mirror, it's like Paul's mom had a glitch. She came in like an hour after it broke. I got so scared. I was like, oh God.
Like, where is she? She's late.
That's exactly what happened. We all looked at each other like, brace yourselves, gentlemen.
And then when we realized she wasn't going, we decided, okay, let's better clean this up. Maybe she didn't hear it.
And then she finally got out later. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? No, but this is a very interesting conversation because you all have different opinions on next year's games.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys.
How about we get off the games for a second and talk about YouTubers?
Oh boy.
Oh, segue.
This conversation is not
both of these topics and go to something else.
Is about to go.
Wait. Okay. Wait. So YouTubers, why don't you elaborate further?
All right. Who here is against fake YouTubers? Say aye.
Aye.
I'm against Paul.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, shots fired!
Shots fired.
It sounded like a cannon went off. What the fuck, man? I didn't know.
Yo, he said I'm a cog brother.
Guys, I'm playing Skyrim right now, and someone just shot an arrow through a chick's eye.
Run, just don't fight it. They're bigger than you. Just run. Okay, so you're saying against fake YouTubers. Once again, elaborate further.
All right, so let's take a look at our boy, the dude that has the shark thing in his name, X Joe.
Oh boy. Okay.
Here we go.
Like, have you guys noticed that if you look at pictures from him
before you get on this topic, let me go get some popcorn real quick.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great.
All right. So you got to talk about the other thing as well.
No, yeah, that's part of it. That's another bitch thing. But like, if you look at the pictures of him back in February compared to now, he looks drugged up as fuck. He lost a lot of weight.
Well, maybe with all that money he's made in Hollywood, hanging out with Lil Twist and Justin Bieber, maybe he lost weight. Maybe he did a little bit of exercise.
But that's the thing. Like, he turned his back on the YouTube community and basically went to the music industry and used the YouTube community for that. But what would you do? Would you, like, stick with YouTube even though you found success through YouTube?
Number one, let's say I get signed and I go somewhere big in life. I mean, I'm not able to do as much, and I'm not able to produce as many videos. Like, let's say I go to WWE, I can't be doing this as much. But what I would try to do is, like, let's say I have, like, somewhere really far to go. I'm always going to have my laptop, right? So I'm always going to try to record a PC game or at least talk to people or at least do, like, a vlog or something and upload it, you know? Like, I don't see how that's so hard to do. You know,
not completely turn your back on everybody. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
like I wouldn't just shun my back and just be like, oh fuck you guys, and I'm not gonna make any more videos. Like I would make occasional videos, like maybe once a month, like if I have time, or maybe like once every couple of weeks. But I wouldn't just make one every 9 months, and then that's just wrong. I feel like that's just wrong.
Nobody is that busy to not be able to just put on the camera for 5 minutes out of your day.
Like fucking, how many times have we recorded stuff that's just beyond stupid and just it's like short, you know what I mean? So, I feel like. I feel like his job, his role, wasn't as big as people like to say it is. Like, yeah, he was in the music business, and you know what? Good for him. Like, he met famous people, hoorah, hippie hi-yay, But it's like, he was not that busy to not make videos. I refuse to believe that. Like, when you're taking a shit, there you go. You have free time. You can vlog right there. Just upload it.
Alex, I don't think anyone wants to hear
Hey, I'm just saying. All you need to do is just point the camera. Just point the camera.
Pause in between that vlog just to go.
No, just point the camera above. Just listen. Point the camera above your waist and just talk like for 3 minutes, and then boom.
Then you're gonna see you grunt.
It's something, but hey, it's something.
Yeah, but all of Alex's commentary sounds like he's on the toilet anyway, so maybe he's just telling us where he does his commentaries.
Something.
I mean, he could be doing a commentary, and all of a sudden, here comes the boom.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like you sit there, you do it, and that's it. But for him, I don't know what happened, and you're right, he lost a lot of weight. Because I remember he was like a little chunky monkey back when I saw him, and now it's like, what happened to you, guy? But it's just ironic how he just comes back out of nowhere,
It looks like he hit rock bottom. Now he's back. Like that's all what the kids community is good for. And like some kids are still supporting. Like when people call him out and they're like, fuck you, X-Shots is the best. I'm like, but dude, he just turned you're gonna side with someone who's turned his back on you? He doesn't even know your name, man. Like seriously?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
I understand how some people. I mean, it's different. It's different for X-Jaws than it is somebody like Yote Slayer, because Yote died. You know what I mean? But at least his channel's still continuing off his kids and his family. Whereas X-Jaws, he didn't die, but he still could have done something. So I don't know. I mean, there's just so much.
Rest in peace, Brian.
So much debacle, because I mean, nobody really knows what he did, and I'm pretty sure he did a lot of stuff, but.
Guys, I just realised that's 3 Bryans in like 1 year. There's Yote Slayer.
What? Wait, Yote Slayer's name is Brian?
Yeah, Brian, yeah. Brian. But that can't be it. That's a coincidence.
Oh, wait, no. Wow, Brian, and Brian.
Not the Bryans!
Save the Bryans!
Let's all not name our children Brian.
They all died in car-related deaths, which makes me believe that, like, driving a car is like a metal death machine.
Yes, it is. Holy shit, you're right. Yote Slayer.
Your car is a metal death machine. You have fucking C4 on the bottom of it.
Oh, fuck you,
I mean, that is I mean, R.I.P. Yote Slayer, but he died via car. Brian, our Family Guy, got ran over, and now Paul Walker. Wow, who's next? Brian,
you're next.
I think it's you, Eric.
Is it anyone called Brian? It's just gonna die.
I'm gonna ask you. All right, guys. I'm gonna talk about another fake YouTuber that was exposed, and I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about this. All right?
Okay.
All right. So the next fake YouTuber, I'm not having no opinions. I'm just saying that that's not my opinion, and this is exactly what happened. So I'm just elaborating the news. Okay. So now the disclaimer's out of the way. So there's this chick named Girl Gone Gamer, right?
I never heard of her going.
500,000 subscribers on YouTube, right?
None of us know who she is.
Well, I'm looking this up.
But tell me this. All right, so she pretended to play Call of Duty and basically got her cousin or brother or somebody in the background to basically play the game, and she did commentaries over them and pretended that she was a gamer. Then after people found out, she changed her whole channel and stopped uploading Call of Duty and just continues to like completely ignore that and
well,
like
I mean,
turn the whole back.
You have to understand. Some people just crave for the attention. So,
but that's fake as it gets.
Well, I mean. It is, but
and how do you still have supporters through that? It's like they're not supporters; they are fucking sheep.
Well, maybe the girl has like a good personality. I don't know. I mean, you know more about her than I do. I have no idea who she is, nor
if you look at one of her videos, you can tell this chick is a bitch. She is a freaking ass.
Shots fired.
What's the name?
Shots fired.
What's the channel name?
Girl Gone Gamer.
And the Cog brothers.
I got blocked. I actually got blocked by her for just laughing at a joke in the comments or something. Somebody said that she looks like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, and I said LOL, and I got blocked.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, but you have to understand something. People are just everybody's different. Like we know how we act, we know how some other people act, but you got to think like there are far worse people out there than her. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there are people out there that fake their deaths for stuff, and I'm pretty sure that there are people that just
Man, the difference between us and them is like what you see on YouTube. What you see is what you get.
exactly. But I mean,
It's exactly what it is.
sometimes YouTube can change people. Sometimes people see like I mean. I can actually agree with one big YouTuber with this, and I agree with what White Boy said one time because White Boy told Wings, "You're so concerned about numbers on a screen that it changes your life," and maybe that got to her. Maybe that got to her. Maybe she saw the effect in numbers, so she liked it and she continued to do it.
White Boy can't talk. He changed one of his titles on his Call of Duty commentary when I think it was the tsunami hit wherever. He changed the title so that everybody that searched it up on YouTube would go to his video. That guy's a money whore too.
Well,
That's
I mean, fucking. This brings me back to Brandon. Maybe a typhoon hit his house. Brandon, are you there?
But it's like he had a commentary
He's
that
there.
was
He's talking to somebody on Xbox.
Oh God, you better tell him to get his ass back in here.
He's dissecting his car so he can talk about it.
Yeah, he's actually trying to inspect his car. Do I have any C4 around here? I gotta make sure that there ain't no bombs in my car. I mean, I know what you're saying, but like I said, everybody's different. You can't really. Yeah.
Then you got Wings of Redemption with his
Oh,
guys.
no. I have a message for and I hope Wings watches this or something. All right, Mr.
I
Wings.
don't know any of these people y'all are talking about. Damn.
Mr. Wings of Redemption. My name is Unreal Entertainment Gaming, and I would just like to say that working out is not hard. See, that's the thing. Like, if he just takes time just to sit in the mirror and just look at himself for like a good hour and sees what he doesn't like, you have to work hard on getting rid of that. Like, for example, like I was so fucking skinny like back like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I was a twig, and my friend was really fat. We used to make fun of him. We used to call him Man Tits and like Man Bear Pig. He had fucking giant rubber titties.
and Bear Pig.
We used to rip on this kid.
You're talking about Paul?
We used to rip on him so bad. Every time he would come back to the neighborhood, we would rip on him. So I'll never forget what he said. He said, "You guys watch. By next summer, I'm gonna be so brolic. You guys are gonna be jealous." We all pretty much laughed at him as he walked away. A year passed by, right? This kid locked himself in his mother's job, right? And he played nothing but Call of Duty 4 all day, every day. And during every intermission, he would do push-ups and sit-ups. The following summer, this kid was so fucking jacked. Like, he had a body of, like, The Rock. Like, I was just like, what in the name of fucks happened to you? And, like, he kept eating, like, nasty food or whatever, but he would make up for it because after every intermission, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 had long-ass intermissions, he would do so many push-ups and sit-ups.
Modern Warfare 4?
Modern Warfare, whatever. Modern Warfare 1, whatever.
Call of Duty 4.
But this kid would do so much work just to prove us wrong. And I remember I did the same thing. I was like, all right, well, if he can do it, I can do it. And I was skinny as shit. I remember I couldn't even do 3 push-ups without getting blown out. Now I could do a lot because I've eaten a lot and I've learned how to pretty much carry my body forward. But Wings, it's like, I understand you're 400 plus pounds, dude, and it's not fucking hard to run. All you have to do is just put your mind, and I'm not talking about work out for 30 minutes or work out for an hour. No, motherfucker, work out for like 3 hours, 4 hours. Just push your body beyond, and then when you go to sleep and you wake up sore as fuck, do it again because at least you know it's working, you know? And yeah, he was eating all this fucking nutrition shit, but I mean, pulling on a rope ain't gonna make you lose weight, man. You got to do more than that. Like, just if I was him, I would like if I was him and if I was 400 pounds, I would be so happy because how easy would it be to convert all that fat into muscle, you know, by just leaning out, you know what I mean? It's so simple. Like,
it's a scam, man. I mean, he could be putting that money to a personal trainer, but no, he wants more.
Exactly. I think Wings can do it, except there's something like about him that just he doesn't want to do it. Like,
he wants the money. If he has that much money, you can convert that money into losing your weight.
Honestly, if I was Wings, I would want to be a bodybuilder because with all that fat, yeah, it would take time, but you can convert that into such mass. Like, this guy would be huge. Like, if this guy wanted to, he'd be bigger than fucking most normal people, like, naturally, because you don't have to do steroids or nothing. All that fat was just converted into muscle. All you need to do is just drink protein shakes, fucking eat the right, you know, stuff, eat chicken that doesn't have was it glucose or something like that? Yeah,
Glucose.
Yeah, just eat beef once a week and just fish, lots and lots of fish, and then there you go. Drink lots of water because water carries oxygen through your body. But this guy is like, well, I'm just gonna give up. Like that.
10 grand, 10 grand can go a long way in the hot pocket market.
If I had 10 grand, I would buy so much protein. The next time you guys walked in my house, you would think that I am the protein factory. Oh, and this brings me back to one thing actually. The one of the biggest reasons I ever worked out was because of one character, and that was Vegeta. Because if you think about it,
yes.
No, yeah, exactly.
Vegeta is truly one of the greatest bodybuilders you'll
When you
ever
look
see.
at the scene where he's training in the gravity chamber by himself, pushing himself to the limits, that's the scene I always picture whenever I work out.
It's not just that, but Vegeta has taught you in real life that anyone can change.
Are you
It's
sure?
not that's why I
think
kind
about that. I mean,
Goku's not a real character. Goku is like, okay, he's that guy that just gets everything handed to him, basically. Well, Vegeta, he's working for nonstop, never stopping.
I wouldn't necessarily say handed.
Yes, he's getting it handed to him.
No,
he
busts his ass too, Paul. He busts his ass too. You can't. Come on, he does.
He does not bust his ass on the level of
no. If you're talking about people getting stuff handed to them, that's Gohan. That's not Goku, my friend.
Calm your tits, guys. This is an anime you're talking about.
Oh, we're talking.
Look at Vegeta. Vegeta is being tortured mentally and physically, while Goku's just being tortured physically.
Well, actually, because Vegeta's strive is because he wants to be better than somebody, whereas Goku, he just wants to push himself, whereas Gohan just sits on his ass and he's better than everybody else. Explain that to me. You can't sit there. You can't sit there and read a textbook and be more powerful than a Super Saiyan. How does that work? Oh wait, I forgot. That's right.
Like
he
technically
got his powers
God.
unlocked. That's why. That's why.
I'm so
that didn't make no sense. How does the Supreme Kai? I mean, how does the Grand Kai say he has the most power within him when? I don't understand that. It's like okay, everybody else made it to Super Saiyan 2. How does that make sense?
All right. So bringing it back to anime, aside from Dragon Ball Z, because I was meaning to ask all of you this. What are some of your favorite anime movies that are not Dragon Ball Z? We're talking,
Pokemon the first movie. Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on.
Anime, you're talking to the right person.
All right. So I'm gonna start with Notorious Blaze. Dave, any favorite anime movies?
I'm right there with Paul. Pokemon.
Okay. Wait. So Pokemon what?
Usually the original series, maybe.
Wait. The first movie, second movie, third movie. Which one?
Oh, we're talking about movies.
Yeah, like favorite anime movies.
Probably the Mew one.
Okay, that's the first.
Me too. First movie.
All right. For me, my favorite anime movies are Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon 2000, Digimon the first movie, the Yu-Gi-Oh movie with Anubis.
What the fuck is Digimon?
The
fuck is Digimon?
The first Digimon movie was really good with War Greymon and Dioboromon, and with the whole internet virus and the nuke going off and Omnimon showing up and the whole fucking just charade gets blown to hell.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Alex.
Well, because you're from England. You don't watch 28 Days Later. You never saw Fast 6. And you never watched Digimon. Shut up.
The only anime I've ever seen is Ruby.
Danny, so what are your favorite anime movies?
The only anime I've ever watched is Ruby by Rooster Teeth, and that's it.
Ruby?
Never heard of it.
By Rooster Teeth.
It's by Rooster Teeth.
Wait, hold on. We have to ask Sean because Sean's the anime expert. Sean, what's Ruby?
I have no idea what Ruby is. I've never even heard of this.
Ooh, you have confused the shaman.
Yeah, shaman.
So Sean, what's the best anime movie in your opinion?
For who?
Who, me?
Sean, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, well, that's a tough one. There's a lot of anime movies that anime naturally touches your heart, no matter what movie you're watching.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite anime movies aside from Dragon Ball?
The Pokemon movies definitely, they're automatically number one because the Pokemon movies 1, 2, and 3, they're just fucking awesome.
Okay.
And then you got Howl's Moving Castle, so many other good stuff. Wolf Children. There's a lot of good movies out there for anime. Even Bleach movies were fucking awesome. I love the second movie.
I'm not really a fan of the Naruto movies. I don't know.
Naruto movies were also very good. Yes.
Some of them aren't that good. Some of them I don't remember. That one where that kid was with Kakashi, that white hair kid, I forgot. But Dragon Ball Z movies were great. Most of them. Some of them are.
We're talking other than Dragon Ball Z.
I know other than Dragon Ball Z, but just say it.
So what about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh movies? I love
The
that movie
first
too. That
one
was
with
a
the
good movie,
light,
but
the Pyramid of Light. I think that was a good one.
Yeah, that one was great. You know,
Yeah,
like I hate how everybody forgets that. Like they always mention
Oh
Mewtwo.
wait, there was a newest Yu-Gi-Oh movie called Bonds Over
Bonds of
Time.
Time.
That was a good movie. I
Wait,
gotta
what
say
was
that
it
was
about?
very good. Huh?
What was
It
it
was
about?
basically
Yugi.
the third Yugi, like from what's called 5Ds. The
There's
second
a
one from
third
like
Yugi.
GX, and then the very first Yugi. They all meet up through time because one guy wants to destroy dual monsters from history because he says that it destroys like life. Basically, it destroys everything.
There's a fucking
So
third Yugi.
no, remember
no,
like you remember the
Guys,
original
guys.
Yugi? Yeah,
Yes,
Danny.
Mr. Danny.
What the hell are you in a horse cart?
Did you just hear that?
We don't want to hear it. It's disrupting everybody.
Yeah,
I just
okay.
farted. I don't know if
Why?
you heard
Disgusting.
it.
Ah.
Like, I stood
Brandon,
up as well.
where's Brandon when you need him?
Brandon.
Right, we
Oh.
need Brandon to cancel out.
Okay,
Let's
there
fight
Hang
this.
on, hang on. I'll get him. I'll
Yeah,
get him.
David's
Join
gonna
party.
scream on him. He's gonna get him on the
Yeah.
leash. All right, but like,
It was
so that movie. Go on with the Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Like, what happens
yes.
next?
Like remember
Yamato.
original Yugi? Remember
Yeah,
Yugi?
yeah.
He's they the bad guys going through time messing with each of the main characters. So they go back to the original Yugi who actually meets the that guy Jaden from GX and meets the guy from 5Ds.
Mr.
And they all meet
Brandon.
up and they do like a tag team battle against that one bad guy.
Mr. Brandon, quick question.
Wasn't Goku's voice in that movie? Goku was the bad
Yes, I
guy.
think he was
Was he?
actually.
All right, Mr.
Yeah.
Brandon, quick question. Favorite anime
Fair enough.
movies?
Favorite anime movies?
Yeah.
Pokemon, the first movie with Mewtwo in it.
Wow, same exact answer as like 5 of us.
I know, right?
Because that's like the first
That just
anime
tells you how good that movie
I've
was.
seen. It's like the
All
first
right. Aside from that, what else? Other favorite anime movies?
Land Before Time. I like those.
That's an anime?
That's an anime?
Well, it's
a cartoon.
the dinosaurs. I mean, if you're talking about
That
like
was a good movie.
Those are
too.
cartoons, motherfucker.
That was a good movie, but still.
Wait. So bringing back to what Paul said to Brandon, Paul is not a fan of the Naruto movies. What about you, Brandon?
I like them. I mean, they could be better, but I mean, I like them. I don't think they're
There were
bad.
some that were.
I think some of them could use some work because there's not that much like action in them.
So what's wrong with the Naruto movies that the show is better than the movies? Why?
Because the movies aren't
they're
canon,
not
just
canon.
like the majority of the stuff. They don't make sense in the story.
They're just not canon. and
Because
it's like, it's kinda
Three Man
confusing.
Broadcast has been doing what if battles on fucking Naruto, and I know how much he's big into that. So it's just kind of shocking to hear that he doesn't feel that way about the movies.
Cause like I mean, sometimes I think when they were kids and they made the movies that weren't Shippuden, I think those actually had something to do with the story. Like it seemed like they had like a task that was
That is kind of true, but then at the same time, that one actually shows like progressive growth, like with the original Naruto. But when Naruto Shippuden, they already grew up, so I don't see the point of the movies.
Wow, really? All right. So do you think they should make a movie that does like a crossover?
Wait. Answer me this. When Naruto ends, do you guys think if they hold the ending down properly, do you think it might suppress Dragon Ball Z?
It might replace Dragon Ball Z. If there's no more fillers, then yes.
If they take out the filler, do you think Naruto would surpass Dragon Ball Z?
If it's very good all the way up to the end, yes.
So you guys say yes.
Yeah.
I agree with this.
Hey, I got a question for Paul.
All right. Shoot,
How?
Have you been watching the recent war episodes? Please tell me you have.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Madara
the war episodes are just awesome.
Do
Dude,
you guys want
Madara is a beast. He's basically a Dragon Ball Z character who ended up in Naruto.
Man, why are you still talking about that? We should make our own podcast about anime. Aaron, I'm scared.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, you got me into Death Note, and I just finished Walking Dead not long ago. I'm trying to catch up on South Park. I'm trying to watch the 4th season, and I'm trying to finish Death Note. So what the fuck? And I remember you guys, these guys tied me down one day during the summer and made me watch one fucking episode of Naruto, which I thought it was good, but I wanted to see blood, sweat, tears. I wanted to see one fly up in the sky. I wanted to see the Nine Tails get raped, but no.
Madara makes fun of the Hokage. He plays with them basically. He could kill like after what I saw. He could have killed them anytime he wanted to. Like he could have been done.
Dude,
he could have instantly
I like
did
how
it.
he just basically said fuck logic and made himself the all-powerful god of the world. Infinite power.
Kabuto kept saying that there was no risk as used to. Madara said, okay, there is one risk. And he just said, fuck this shit.
One risk.
What are you guys?
Did you guys read the anime? I mean, the manga. Like, did you read the manga? Any of you?
I just no.
No, I watch
It's
anime.
What's about to happen with Orochimaru? I just gotta say, is some really epic shit.
So, do you
Say
think
it.
that anime later on down the road should have interconnecting like movies, like with One Piece, they with Dragon Ball Z?
I
Yeah,
like this
they gotta put it in
guy.
English though. I mean, it would
Aren't
be
they doing a
cool.
game like that?
What game?
Okay, who do you think would win in a fight? The characters from Naruto or Dragon Ball Z? If you
Dragon
would
Ball
take
Z,
every
buddy. I'm
character,
sorry.
Itachi beats all.
Itachi beats all. Itachi
Itachi
kills
beats
all
all.
of them.
Hail Itachi, hail.
You're insane. We're talking about Whis here.
He can
Whis
still
could
take on
easily get
Whis.
overpowered
Whis
just
is
by
a god.
bang.
That guy did.
The only
he
reason
did
I
to
would say
Bills.
Dragon Ball Z would beat Naruto is because I think that like Dragon Ball Z characters, their stamina is a lot greater than the people from
But
But if they
Naruto.
just look at Itachi, if they don't have to look at Itachi,
If they
just
look
at his
Itachi
ring or
in the eye,
something.
they are screwed. They are done.
They all
Itachi
became his
can make
bitch.
them relive nightmares over and over again,
And just
make them
have
comatose.
You're
Amaterasu on them.
insane. Whis did to Bills what Goku could not do in the entire movie. One chop, that was the end of it. How do
I
you
like
know
how you
Whis
comparing
can't?
Dragon Ball Z characters to Dragon Ball Z characters when you don't know anything about Itachi.
It doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
still stand by my
Naruto-
decision. Fucking
Alex,
Itachi
we
can go
can't
fuck
talk
himself.
to you about anime because you're only the Dragon Ball Z Digimon guy. Me and Paul
Whoa.
are the anime experts.
What would
wrong?
happen is
Wait,
Itachi would
wait.
stand across all of them just by himself and look at every Dragon Ball Z warrior in
Because
the
remember,
face.
Saiyans
Everybody would
and the
stand
gods
still.
are all assholes. They're all smug. They'll look at you like before the fight happens.
Wait.
So
There's not a
Itachi
single
would
instance where
easily
they
get
don't
them right
stare at
there.
each other.
Hey, you mentioned Digimon. What the hell is wrong with Digimon?
Digimon Frontier was the best.
Here we go, back and forth.
Okay, look. I understand Digimon was the one where you grew up with, and that's good, right? Digimon is always going to be good, except for maybe the new series. I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not
but
sure about that either.
Digimon is always going to be good, but this one, it actually, instead of humans just standing by and letting the Digimon do the fighting, they became the Digimon. They combined both worlds.
Yep.
That's a good reason.
All right, so you're saying that Frontier was better than the original?
Yes.
Why?
And they had a good story.
Why?
We watched
They
the
had a
original.
great story.
I
And some
mean,
great voice acting, too.
I don't know, man. I feel like the original one that was leading up to the Apocalypse Digimon, like it just told a better story because they had to put an end to all these Dark Masters that were pretty much ruling over the digital world, and they wanted total annihilation.
Yeah, but
Ah,
this
man.
one, in Frontier, the world itself, the Digimon world was being destroyed by Digimon.
That was the whole thing happening in this one too, but there were Dark Masters involved.
Yes, but there was even like an eternal god who was living in the center of it, who everyone thought was dead, but truly was the mastermind behind everything.
Oh,
Well, what was the name of the movie? Lucimon.
Lucimon. Oh, what a reference to Lucifer.
What is
it?
Mecha Man?
Oh,
Okay, so wait. So who stopped them?
Huh?
Every
All
one
of them
had to turn to
combined.
fusion of it.
Wait, everybody combined.
Fusion evolution.
Wait. Was that the movie where every single
That wasn't the
Digimon?
movie,
Wait. Was that the one where every single Digimon that ever lived or existed combined into one?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was basically all 5 of these warriors fused into
Ten
one.
No, because I saw one where like they were fighting like this like universe overlord whatever, and like nobody could beat him. So every single Digimon that ever lived combined into one ultimate Digimon. And this motherfucker was huge. He was like the size of a planet, and he crushed everybody. That's what makes it epic. I mean, Digimon, it's not as popular or as good as Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, but come on, guys.
But Alex, if you had the choice of like having a Digimon partner or becoming a Digimon using the way they did with detectives, would you? Which one would you choose?
Oh, okay. Now you're, but all right. Well, obviously,
Because that's the basic question you want to ask. Would you rather have a sidekick who would do all the work for you, or would you rather become the hero
well,
itself?
I would rather become the hero, yes. But here's the thing. I don't wanna have
Digimon?
to. I don't wanna have to rely on no fucking cards to get me there.
What do you mean cards?
But they didn't rely on cards.
Didn't they have like these little fucking bullshit cards or whatever or something like that? Like,
No.
So how'd they transform?
It was basically it was like a Pokédex that they were holding. If you want to reference it to Pokemon, and basically it had codes inside of them that allowed them to fuse into the form of Digimon. Fuse. And basically, the thing about Frontier, it gets out of Pokemon's shadow. Instead of having a companion, you are the creature. You're not just telling Pikachu to use Quick Attack.
Oh, speaking of creatures, I wanted to bring this up to you, especially what Danny said. Danny, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Danny the other day actually said something about The Last of Us, comparing it to what you just said. Danny feels like The Last of Us is not a zombie game.
What?
Danny feels like The Last of Us is more like an infection game than a zombie game.
It's both.
Well,
Because zombies is the living dead rather than just
But with most of the zombie things, they don't have any real good explanation of how the zombies came. This one's more logical than rather just saying, "Oh, look, the zombies are coming out." That's my biggest problem with Walking Dead. It's like they never explain where the fuck they came from.
Well, isn't that the whole point of Walking Dead?
So that's my biggest problem. Is like, so we're just supposed to accept the fact that zombies came out of nowhere, and that just saves the writer's effort into trying to make it.
Well, obviously there's a story, but maybe there's something leading up to that. But I remember Danny said that The Last of Us should not have any references to zombies because they're not literally zombies.
They're basically mushroom zombies. That makes sense.
No, they're mushroom.
Yeah, they actually have the thing that in Last of Us is a living thing. There's actually something that actually like real in real life. That this could actually be like a true thing that happens. Walking Dead, they just put everything there and they're just like
everything
go along
just
with
happened
it.
out of
it.
nowhere, and they didn't even explain shit.
Oh,
They just said, "Oh, we all have the virus."
Yeah,
Yo,
but Paul, your point doesn't make mine invalid at all. You're just proving another point.
No, it's mushroom zombies. Mushroom zombies.
They're
It
not
makes
zombies
sense.
though, 'cause they're not living dead.
They are zombies.
They're not. They're living. They're not living dead.
They are technically dead.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
like
they are
it's
dead.
no longer the person died, but the spore
But then that's
has
like
taken
saying the
over
Walking
mind.
Dead zombies aren't the
Then
living
again-
dead because
But
the Walking Dead zombies, their brains come back to life and they are. They still have a function in their brain. Same thing with the mushroom zombies.
But that may wait. Would you class Resident Evil monsters as zombies?
What, the mutations? They were actually test subjects that were mutated from the virus.
Exactly. Would you class? Yeah, but would you also class necromorphs as zombies?
Necromorphs from Dead Space?
Dead Space. Would you class them as zombies?
Well, what are the necromorphs again? They were pretty much human beings that were transformed by the nanovirus, right?
They weren't. No, they were the evolution of humanity. They were what humans were meant to be, and like that's what.
I'm pretty sure that's not what humanity was meant to be. A bunch of blood sucking creatures.
If you go on Netflix, right, there's literally like an anime kind of style film of Dead Space, and it explains the whole backstory to what necromorphs are. Like they were meant to. That is humanity. What humanity evolves into eventually.
So you're saying, would you classify them as zombies?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
have you guys ever played a game called Deus Ex Human Revolution?
I heard of it, but I never played it. No.
No, because that is very epic. Because that basically
I downloaded it for you and I didn't even play it.
Yeah, it was
so
epic.
I have it for free on PlayStation Plus and I didn't play it.
But this goes back to Last of Us, Dead Space, and Resident Evil. It's like Resident Evil. They're zombies because they killed the people and the virus reanimated their body. Dead Space, you're saying it's the evolution. So I can't.
And then again, Last of Us, it's obviously evolution of.
But I don't get me wrong. I was a big skeptic of The Last of Us. I mean, Paul is a witness, and then he showed me this one video where like these scientists were talking about like the spore or whatever. But the same thing can be explained about 28 Days Later, because in that movie they were zombies, but the rabies virus pretty much shut down their body, and then it just reanimated them in less than seconds. Pretty much.
Man, I remember when Alex first saw The Last of Us, he's like, man, they're just ripping off other movies and shit. Then he got the game with the PlayStation 3.
Well, yeah, because I had no idea about the game. I was like, well, because when I heard about it, I was like, these zombies.
Say that to Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, God,
Alex. I am having to go now because it's now my bedtime. So I would like to say thank you for having me on.
Everybody. This has been Mr. Wolf a lot. Everybody, go ahead and check his channel out. Now back to me, Paul and Sean and.
Thanks, guys.
And all right, so Paul, you're saying that they're zombies.
Fuck Danny.
They're mushrooms. Wow.
What about you, Brandon? What do you think?
What, Dead Rising?
Well, no. The creatures from The Last of Us. Like, I'm pretty sure you heard of it. And I'm pretty sure you saw some stuff on it. But like, what is your definition of a zombie? Like, is it a dead corpse that reanimates itself? Is it like an evolution? Is it a virus? Like, what would you define a zombie game and a zombie for that matter?
What I define a zombie as is something that's not living but is acting on its own accord due to a virus or disease that was released into their system, or that was
Or
already
give
in their
Brandon his like medical doctorate because that sounded very professional.
system.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Brandon's belief. So do you think that the creatures or like the enemies or whatever you want to call them in The Last of Us are considered zombies?
Yeah.
Do what?
The creatures and the enemies from The Last of Us, do you consider them zombies?
Mm,
Because they could actually be reflected on 28 days later, 28 weeks later, because they're just like that, except apparently according to Paul they have mushroom heads. So
I just look at zombies like a crazy person attacking other people. That's a zombie.
that's not really a
That's
zombie. That's more like
basic
a
That
form.
could be-
That's
psychopath.
basic form. That's basic.
But you're saying somebody who went crazy and attacking other people, that's a psychopath. Brandon can go crazy right now and attack people. That doesn't make him a zombie.
That's like someone in a straitjacket attacking someone. That's still a live person. He's not
Yeah,
dead. He's
he's
How
just
do you
pretty
get
much.
beat up by somebody in a straitjacket? You deserve
Yeah,
to get beat up
but
for that.
if someone starts attacking,
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
if you're getting beat up by someone in a straitjacket, just let it
You would get
happen.
beat up by like a rolling tire, basically. Just get out of it.
No, but that's
Well,
the thing.
if you-
Danny believes that those creatures are not zombies, and he feels like that they're still people, but they're not. The spore controls their brains.
So that's basically what The Walking Dead is.
But The Walking Dead, man. I mean, I agree with you. I agree with there is no logic to the zombies, and I thought there was towards the end of the first season. I was like, all right, maybe the scientist guy.
They gave you a little hint, but it's not really anything sufficient.
All right, so what do you think it is?
Maybe an
I
airborne
don't even know what
virus.
it is. It's just that's what pisses me off. It's like, you guys just copped out by saving yourself all the time and effort to
All right, hold
explain
on,
the other shit
because
going on.
Brandon and Dave watch those episodes every Sunday together. So what are your thoughts on it? Like, what do you
That
think?
just makes it sound bad.
I'm just saying because you guys always talk
I
about.
love
You
you,
guys are
Dave.
always like. You
I
guys
love
always,
you,
I hate you, Brandon.
I remember one time I joined a party and I remember like Brandon was like, "Oh my God, did you see Rick's shoes?" And I was like, "Who the fuck cares?" Right?
What?
And then like Dave was like, "Yeah, I look like Daryl." So like, what are your thoughts? What are your
What?
thoughts on like the zombie virus? Like, what do you think happened to cause all this? Like, did Barack Obama piss in somebody's sandwich? Like, well, what do you guys think happened? Like, to actually cause this?
I think Alex is the number
Government
one
decided
cause.
to release a disease.
So you're
on-
saying
I'm
government-
really thinking. I'm thinking like if the government really wanted to test out how a zombie apocalypse would happen and they didn't have like virtual simulations, they would literally enclose like something like Atlanta and just like have like barriers around it. Like if you
Looks
went
like
really
you
far,
too
if you
then,
tried to
Sean.
get out of the city, like or at least the state, you'd like end up getting gunned down by a wall of machine guns. But they like literally released the virus inside that small area, and now they're just watching how people would react.
Hey, Sean, out of every place you could have said, you said Atlanta. Now, why did you
Because
say Atlanta?
that's the place The Walking Dead is happening in.
But didn't they say that the virus already took place all around the world?
They said
Why
that,
would-
but how
why
they
wouldn't
never
they have-
lie to their very own scientists and just bullshit it, like they're just giving them fake results.
Yeah, well,
I mean, like 7 billion people in the world. I'm pretty sure the government looks at all of us as expendable.
yeah, but there's no way the government can wipe out 7 billion people on this planet without wiping
Yeah, but they
themselves
could
out
lie
first.
about it.
All right,
Yeah,
all right, so
They
if
took
if
away
the
they
government,
took away everything from them.
all right, so if the government feels that way, how come they didn't quarantine Atlanta by completely nuking it to shit?
Identified number one.
They want to see how people would react. They let that small little
It's
town
been
government
years
react
in
the way it's
the
would.
You know
series.
how they could explain the entire zombie thing super easy?
How?
At the end of the season, and then Rick woke up from his coma.
Wow.
That would be the biggest mind fuck I think ever.
No. That would be the biggest F you to the face that this show could ever give you.
To Shane banging Laurie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like and then no, even better, he wakes up and everything is all fine. Like everybody's acting normal, you know? Life is just the way it is. He walks outside, Laurie, Shane! Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? I mean, so wait, is that how you would do it?
What?
Sean,
That's the cop out way. That's the easiest way to just cop out of the hole.
So wait, is
I have
that
the
how
right.
is that how you would tell the story of the so-called virus and zombies is a whole dream?
But then if you do that, you gotta add something else to the end. Like when he comes back to life, he can't handle it or something. I don't know. And like,
Okay,
he
so
can't handle
Brandon, Sean, and Dave, how would you guys like
Cap off that
introduce
story, like
origins?
explain how the zombie apocalypse happened.
Yeah, like how did the zombies
Just
come
end
about?
it
You
with a
said-
nuke. Just end it with a nuke.
Wow.
No, you idiot.
Just end it with a nuke.
Well, why you say no?
They can bomb certain area. Why would you try to kill everybody who is not infected?
Well,
Why would you? Because somebody. Okay, think about
Okay,
this,
but
Dave.
wait, hang on, Brandon. If you haven't noticed, Army reserves around there have been getting taken over, so they wouldn't really believe that people were still alive. They would just say, "Okay, let's just end this."
Okay, let's say we nuke it
But
then.
do you think that?
What
Do you
if?
think those people
What if?
who actually control the nukes are alive?
Well,
Well,
maybe not.
Well,
Go
you're
on,
sitting here
Brandon.
saying that they're gonna contain an area, and you're saying that Walking Dead's only evolved in Georgia. So I mean, they might as well just stay in Georgia.
Well, what the
All
hell?
right, all right. So wait, so Brandon said, why would you go on? Go on with your statement, Brandon. You about to say?
Let's say we nuke it. What if someone in that area who wasn't infected, who was alive, had a cure, like their blood or something was a cure for the disease?
But what if the
Oh,
government
Brandon,
already had the
Brandon's
cure?
bringing up possibilities. Would you
That's The
nuke a
Last
place
of
that might
Us.
have a cure?
Oh, yeah.
I
And
mean,
you
you would know because you nuked it.
No, but
What if
that's
Carl's the
because
cure?
what if
think
they
they
already
would
had a
care
cure?
about that.
You know, something about like with zombies and all this stuff. This show could actually go on forever. Like if you think about it, zombies will. If the whole Earth is, if their storylines that the whole Earth is
No,
already
they
been like
can't go forever.
contaminated
Do
with
you want
this.
to know why they can't go forever? Because I remember during one of the episodes they explained how the zombies are dying off themselves because of starvation.
What episode said that?
The undead can die from
No, yeah,
starvation.
I think it was in the third season or towards the end of the second one. I remember somebody said something about the zombies themselves are starting to drop very slowly because they're hungry. That's why like they're more vicious.
So why don't
than
they eat
before.
each other?
Huh?
Why don't they
I
eat
always
each
wondered
other?
that. Why didn't they eat each other?
Well,
why?
Is it like some
the
type of
one
like
thing
they
I never
had
understood is how that girl Michelle or whatever, she was able to like chop those zombies up and like the other derp zombies did not
Michonne?
notice that she was not fucking walking with other two zombies. That I mean, how is that camouflage?
The scent.
I think it's just because maybe in like zombie like ways like the smell or whatever they see like it looks like they know not to attack their cell if they were attacking others of their own zombies they'd attack themselves they'd probably be eating them like their own
It
arms.
probably smells like
Maybe just by
1,000-year-old cabbage.
Like a
yeah.
bunch of cabbage girls.
So like imagine just like having a walker that's just with you all the time. It means like maybe they just don't want to attack you because that walker isn't attacking you.
I never understood that. I mean, so towards the end of this season coming up, how do you think it's gonna end, guys?
I think
The
they really need to
mid-season
just kill the
finale's
government.
today. Actually, in a couple of hours, the mid-season
Wait,
finale.
If I was you, Alex, I would watch it because this is the mid-season finale today, and they said some will die,
Well,
and I want to know who those some
I
are.
was completely blown away by the third season. I really I had to pick up my jaw from the floor after watching.
Okay, wait. So Alex,
I watched
you're
the
caught up, right?
entire third season. I watched the entire third season of The Walking Dead on my PS4 in less than a day and a half.
Okay, so wait,
Well,
you're caught up?
I mean, I'm caught.
season
I can
4.
easily watch the fourth season right now, but that's the thing. It's like Paul kept fucking shitting on it. He was like, "Hey, season sucks."
It just got
No,
good.
because
It just got good when
season
they got back
4
to the
is just
governor.
like they do what we like to call white people drama.
I hate you.
Alex is white, so yeah. But I mean, come on. Half the time they're doing stuff that isn't really necessary.
But
Like I saw one time, they're stabbing zombies through the gate trying to keep the place going. One of the guys who stabbed it is like, yeah, you want this? He's not stabbing them anymore. He's looking at it just like, yeah, I'm tough. I'm like, dude, will you
yeah,
just
but some
shut up
people
and
tend
keep
to lose their
stabbing?
minds, Sean.
What do you mean?
Like if I was in a situation like that and my life was over and my future was over, I didn't have a future. My future was
No, they
always.
had a future
Then you-
there. That's
then you
the point.
might
They
as well
could
yell
protect
at
you.
them.
My future at a prison, I would fucking go ape shit too. I talk shit to a zombie. I'd be like, "What up, bitch?" I just stabbed him in the face.
So if you lost
Ooh.
everything on the earth right now, you start yelling at the plants and the rocks. I hate you.
No, the first thing I do is I'd fucking go to your house and I'd beat you with a frying pan.
What? He said he
Ooh,
lost
shots
everything.
fired,
That means
shots
Paul's
fired.
not there anymore.
I mean, like, why not scream at plants and rocks? Who's gonna criticize me? The world went to shit.
The plants and rocks are gonna
Brandon's
fight
about
back.
to tune
You're
out.
correct. Earthquake.
I wonder what Brandon would do. Like, have you heard from AJ yet? I mean, or did he?
Yes,
turn
he
into
hung
a-
out with us Black Friday.
He what?
He hung out with us Black Friday.
Oh, so how did that
And he
turn out?
said he told us his car is total. He ain't getting another one. He ain't getting another one for a while.
Isn't it just
It wasn't
Friday
a-
for you guys?
It wasn't just a fender bender. He switched and said his car is totaled. And he ain't getting another one. He doesn't even have
What
a rental
happened to
car.
him? What, did he get into another accident?
Well, that was the same one he told you might have heard about.
So he didn't really have a second job. He just didn't have a car.
Basically.
And he hung out with you guys on Black Friday.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So then we all have to agree to get pitchforks and torches and go to Paul's house, correct?
He has some girlfriend he's dating who's been banged, like he said, about like 28 guys. She has a kid, and he's trying to help take care of her.
What?
I don't know why.
You don't do that, damn it! You don't do that.
That's what I heard from I was there when he said that.
So wait. Let me ask all of you guys: would you guys help raise somebody else's kid?
No.
He doesn't even have money for himself.
I would actually try to get the kid away from the parent.
Why?
Because kids, we don't get to choose our lives. We just get thrown into this shit. And if that person can't take care of that kid, get the kid away from the parent.
Well, see, AJ doesn't even have money for himself, so he's trying to help someone else. Like I'm like, I didn't say nothing, and I'm not gonna say nothing. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying I wouldn't be doing that if he needs money for himself.
AJ's heart is in the right place, but his wallet is in a totally different place.
So wait, like, so is he still
what, marijuana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like, did his slinky, go up?
I don't really get your
lingo. I was talking about a slinky.
Well, pretty much.
All I know is that he hung out with us for a couple hours on Black Friday, and then when his weed buddies got up to the mall, he went with them instead.
Wow. What a shame.
Wow, that's messed up.
I don't know.
That's just what I know.
I mean, that's like choosing marijuana over your own bros.
It's AJ. It's
that just shows how drugs ruin your life.
That's AJ now. I mean, I'm gonna tune out. For you guys out there watching this has been 3-Man Broadcast. Go subscribe to my channel, like it, and then comment on the videos. Any more what if battles y'all want to see? And this.
All right, goodbye, Mr. Naruto
Bye,
guy.
Brandon.
Bye. And now there were 4 people. So, Mr. Vern, since you do hardcore drugs yourself.
Damn.
Oh, he went out and said it.
I mean, Vern sounds like he does it half the time. Watch, Vern, say something.
Yeah.
See? He sounds like he's been snorting cocaine all up and down the streets of his block. He's like, I mean, I don't know. So back to The Walking Dead. So do you think The Walking Dead is like the greatest TV show out right now?
Apparently Breaking Bad was better. But
yeah, because a lot of people were saying Breaking Bad was Vampire Diaries, all that kind of stuff.
I never watched Breaking Bad. I don't know. It's the only show I can watch right now. Season 3 was the best in my opinion. And now it's starting to recover from the first few shitty episodes, but now it's starting to recover. So I don't know.
How many seasons did they just shoot?
They already confirmed season 5.
No, I'm saying, but how many shows did they shoot already? Like how many episodes aired?
So this is the 6th or 5th? 6th.
Supposed to be mid-season, right? 6.
6.
So how many more are left to go? Like 6 more? 5 more?
Yeah, but they don't come on until February. That's why it's mid-season finale.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works. This is how it happened last year. Basically, we're not going to see any for like 2 months, 3 months, and then they're going to resume it. Well, it's giving time for Alex to catch up.
Why? I am going to catch up. I'm most likely going to watch it in less than a day, but that's the thing. It's like, why would you just make 6 episodes and that's it? I mean, how long does it take them to shoot one episode?
Did they finish all the episodes, or is this like now they're gonna start doing the whole recording thing again?
Well, I mean, how long does it take to shoot an episode?
No, they recorded all in May, and then they just edited the rest out.
They recorded everything in May?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking... I mean, think about it, an hour-long episode. Can you imagine how many fuck-ups you had to fucking go through and
that's acting.
Shoots? Like that one derp zombie scratches his crotch, you have to stop the fucking set and do it all over again.
Plus the amount of time it takes to make the makeup for that zombie.
I mean, so how long do you think it takes to shoot one of the... at least one episode?
One episode, maybe about a week.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, like maybe like 3-4 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in between that time.
And how long do you think it takes? How long do you think it takes to edit one episode?
I'm probably thinking a week at most.
2 weeks.
With how many people running that operation?
Because it's harder to edit it because you have to get all the camera angles, all the audio, all of that into one thing and make it into an enjoyable episode, and cut out all the extra stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is a fucking shitload of shit to do. I mean, we have a lot of difficult times editing some of our stuff, but can you imagine like these Hollywood guys?
Man, if they have a good payroll though, I mean, I would edit that shit.
They have people to do it for them.
I think Paul should be casted on The Walking Dead just so he could be executed on the moment on site. Hey guys, I want to join the players.
Yo, but that's The Walking Dead is just like
What the hell?
Man, even if I want to see Alex casted on The Walking Dead. No. If they find him, he becomes one of the prison mates, and then when like they have the montage of them killing all the zombies, you see Alex in his own car.
That's a good area.
I'll grab whatever I can see in sight and just use that as a weapon. Like I'll fucking grab a chair.
Man, you grab Carl. You'll grab Carl.
You grab Carl.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I would punch that little kid in the face. But yo, can I get your gun? Why?
Why does everybody hate him?
Give me your fucking gun. What?
Why do you hate him?
Give me your fucking gun.
Give me your fucking gun. It's like, he fucking ends up shooting me, goes up to his dad.
You guys realize
I had to do what I had to
like
do.
what you guys were saying? If all the zombies were suddenly to die out, you got like a Last of Us type of survival thing going on. Like, do you really think other people would agree to start working with other people when there's like people like the governor around?
Well, first of all, I would kill that guy in a heartbeat. I don't know what about everybody else. I'd be like, all right, zombies are dead. We're good. Can we go outside? All right, cool. You come with me. Oh, what did I do? Come with me, bitch. I want everybody to be a bear witness. Just beat his face into the ground. That'll be it. And the moment he starts squealing for more, like, please let me go. That'll be the end of him. And then I'd be like, all right, you're going to be a construction worker. You're going to be a Let's Player. You're going to be a nurse. And you're going to be the village idiot. So I would assign roles for everybody. That way we can all be functioning as one unit.
Well, you could try to assign your roles, but then if you watch the new series and look what happens to the guy that tried to assign roles.
Oh, wait, somebody tried to assign roles?
Yeah.
What happened?
Let's just say that he went golfing. That's all I'm going to tell you. You better go watch.
Who goes golfing during a zombie apocalypse? I never understood that.
Just saying.
It's like
it's a white person thing.
Does it? It is a white person.
It's a white person thing. That motherfucker was Mexican.
There's only two black people.
It's a white person thing.
I know Tiger Woods and I know Michael Jordan.
He's in Atlanta, all right.
I felt so bad.
A rural American hometown.
I felt so bad when T-Dog died. He was like, "Go!" I was like, "Oh,
and
man,
then
fucking."
He died for someone who's not even there anymore.
No. He died for a woman that didn't even get him any poontang.
For no lady.
Wait. Daryl should be taken up on that offer. Tell me not.
Ew.
Hey, man.
God, Alex, what is wrong with you?
Hey, she clearly likes him, right?
Yes, but
I thought it was more like a mother thing. Like, I try to make sense of it without making it look creepy.
Paul, pull your head out of your ass. She likes the guy. She wants it, okay?
Yes, but how old is she?
She'll like anybody. She was in a relationship with that guy who was just hammer fisting her every day.
Yeah, okay, but she still likes Daryl, so why wouldn't Daryl take the opportunity? I'm pretty sure Daryl hasn't had any in fucking years.
But Daryl likes his squirrels and his outdoors and his freedom. I don't think
he wants to be tied down to someone who's already been tied down too long.
If Daryl gets tied down with someone, he's gonna do the same exact thing that her ex did. Hey, yo, do my laundry. No, you gotta wash my clothes. Yeah, you got a wrinkle.
I remember that. I was like, no fucking way. No, but again, Daryl went from being a dick to being like a really cool guy. Like, if he died, I think I'd stop watching.
If Daryl goes, the show's done.
Daryl's the fucking man. Like, that guy went out of his way to help so many people. Rick lost his fucking mind. I'm sorry.
See, if he starts seeing Lori one more time, I'm gonna shoot someone.
No, it's not just that. It's like he envisioned Shane. He shot Shane again. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Calm down. He thought somebody was calling him. I was like, my man, you need to get some food or something. You need to go sleep. Watch some Johnny Depp movies or something.
Somebody was calling him though.
Really?
No, there wasn't.
Krusty Krab.
No, there wasn't.
No, it's Patrick.
Oh God!
Wow.
No, I mean, that show should definitely go on further with the explanation of the zombie virus. And speaking of shows, does anybody watch The Shield?
No.
The Shield?
Yeah.
That's the Marvel thing. But
yeah,
let's go back to The Walking Dead for a second. Wait, that's what I kind of liked about the first season. They were trying to find an answer, and they had a right goal for that. But now it's just survival against humans.
Yeah, but how do you know in the 5th season they're not going to pretty much give a little giveaway on, hey, look, this is what happened, or this is where we need to go?
Oh yeah, let's go back to another research center. You know what happened last time? We lost the black lady, and Andrea wanted to kill herself, but the old man was racist and only helped the white woman. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I mean, can't they just find out that the government had a big role and they're actually going to go out there and try to like go to like Washington or something?
There was one.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought, Alex. What if the government just made it in that state? Like, what if they just closed off everything? They have no internet, nothing. They don't know if anything was really happening off in the other world. They're just assuming.
What about all the other people in the world that want to go visit Atlanta?
Yeah, what if the government's saying that there's a virus there and that they can't go? That'd be good enough reason. Do you think people could do anything against guys with armed guns?
I'm pretty sure somebody somewhere would have snuck in Atlanta. Atlanta's a big state, my friend.
And then when they sneak in, they ain't getting back out.
Atlanta's a big fucking... I mean, come on.
It's a big
Dude, if they really want
it's a big city, but Georgia's a big state.
You said Atlanta's a big state.
Yeah, I corrected myself, but you can easily sneak in Georgia.
All I'm saying, Alex, is that if the government wanted to test something out, I'm pretty sure they'd go through all the stops to make sure.
Yeah, but they wouldn't succeed in keeping it fucking secret, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they wouldn't succeed in keeping it a secret, but then...
But going back to The Shield, nobody watches The Shield?
No.
No.
Never even heard of it up till now.
I heard it was really good. I heard that it makes references to like Thor and Iron Man, all that kind of stuff.
Well, isn't that what it's supposed to do?
No, but they actually, I remember I read an article, I don't know how true this is, but Captain America showed up one time. So, I don't know, but
shows up everywhere.
That actually brings me back to this topic. Do you guys think the Avengers 2 is going to be better than Man of Steel 2, or Man of Steel 2 being better than the Avengers 2?
Man of Steel is garbage. Everyone agrees that the Superman movies were never done right.
Okay, so what about the Man of Steel 2? Is it going to be better than the Avengers?
Nope.
Even with Batman.
It's not even Christian Bale.
It's not even Christian Bale, and it's still going to... If they pull that shit with no damage again, I'm going to flip shit.
All right, what if there is damage?
Still, the story is still going to be mediocre.
Okay, what if Batman overtakes Superman?
Still, the story is going to be mediocre.
They're just throwing a Batman into it. They didn't give this Batman a storyline. They're basically saying, we're going to take the Christopher Nolan storyline, just give it to Ben Affleck, not even explain how he's there.
Well, yeah, they're continuing the Batman story, but it's instead of Christian Bale, it's Ben Affleck.
They're not continuing it. Right. They uncanoned the whole thing.
Yeah.
I could have sworn they said that the Dark Knight guy is Ben Affleck.
We're going to take the Dark Knight story, and just that's what you have to assume. That's Ben Affleck's story. That's what you have to assume.
So you're saying that the entire Dark Knight trilogy has nothing to do with what's going to happen in this next...
You know, now that you brought up the Dark Knight, you know what's really going to piss me off with Fast 7?
Oh, boy.
If they pull what they did with Heath Ledger in Dark Knight Rises, they don't even make a reference to him.
Oh no, they have to. Are you fucking crazy?
Oh, that would be horrible. Oh my god.
But they couldn't even just show us like somebody else in the makeup, like in the shadows, like Bane's taking over City, and like whatever.
No, but you're insane. They have to. I mean, Dave, what is your thoughts on that?
On what?
On Fast 7, like, what do you think they're gonna do for that? And what is your thoughts for Man of Steel 2?
I didn't see Man of Steel 1, so I don't know about Man of Steel 2. You have to remember, Alex, I don't go to the movie theaters every single time a new movie comes out.
Why?
I mean, yeah.
Don't you have a friend who can give you easy free movie tickets?
I have now 3 friends that could do that for me, but I don't.
You can go to the movies for free and you refuse to go.
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's no fucking point.
What? Wow.
There is no point when I will see it a couple months later on TV for free.
But with some stuff cut out.
So?
Yeah, true.
I can get it on Redbox for $1.
So you had the opportunity to see Fast 6 and Thor 2 and Wolverine and Superman, but you did not want to go see those?
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah. Well, it really wouldn't have been for free. I would have to buy popcorn and shit.
Pa? Get the pitchforks.
I mean, hey, if y'all want to, y'all can come down here. We'll go see movies for free.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all go.
Oh, yeah, when I come down there, but, like, this guy does not want to fucking watch a good movie even if it kills him.
No, because I know it'll be on
Alex,
TV
you're not one to
soon
talk.
and
You wouldn't want to
all
watch an
this other
anime
shit.
besides Dragon Ball Z.
I watched Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Recently.
Well, recently I haven't because I'm doing so many other things, but I'm definitely going to watch Death Note, and when I finish that, I'm going to rub it all in your faces.
When you finish that, Alex, you
It's
won't
gonna
even
rub
have
itself
time.
I am the Shimigami, okay? So you can all just go suck one.
Shibigami is Shinigami.
Shinigami, Shimigami, I'm gonna Shimigami my fucking balls in your face. It's the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Bourgeois.
Rolf don't talk. But so you guys are all pissed at the Man of Steel 2 already. Wow. Okay. So what about the Avengers 2?
Yes.
I mean, thoughts on that?
About what?
Like,
Sure.
what do you expect to see in the Avengers 2? Like, what do you think? Because there's a lot of competition that year. You got Independence Day 2, I believe. You got Star Wars Episode 7.
And
So
the Avengers is gonna shit on everything.
what?
He's gonna shit on everything.
I mean, like everyone already was so hyped over Avengers 1, which is actually very good.
Look at
So-
Thor. Look how good the story is.
Yeah.
Okay. So will it make sense to introduce an all-powerful enemy like Ultron and have him die at the end of the film?
Yes.
If it's gonna be Avengers 3, then no, it's not gonna happen.
How you sure he's gonna die? Loki didn't die.
Yeah, Loki didn't die.
Well, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna let him get away too, like a fucking another villain like that?
If he gets away, then you're gonna have to worry about Loki, him, and
How do you know Ultron doesn't kill Loki?
how do you know?
Why
That's
would
the
he?
thing. I mean, that was the genius thing of the Avengers. They didn't just kill the generic enemy. He survived. Look where he is now.
But I mean, how do you know Ultron doesn't kill Loki, but then ultimately dies himself because everybody finds out, especially Thor's gonna be pissed. Oh, brother, and he tries to kill Ultron.
Do you
Because
think
if you have
wait.
Ultron live, then Avengers 3 is not gonna make any sense because Thanos is supposed to be introduced. So when the hell are you gonna introduce Thanos? What after fucking the Avengers 4?
Wait. Do you guys think that Loki killed the king? Did he put him in a broom closet, or did the king die naturally?
Yeah.
I think he killed him.
I think Odin died.
Would he go so far as to killing his dad for the throne?
Wait, what was that?
Would Loki go as far to kill his dad for the throne? We saw how he was with his mom. Do you really think he would?
Would he go that far?
Yeah, would he go that far?
Yeah.
To kill his dad for the throne?
Yes, he hated Odin.
No. I mean, like he didn't. I know he hated Odin for his own reasons, but beyond that, like you saw when his mom died, he said he didn't love her, all this stuff. But then you saw like the true way that he really was. Do you really think that'd be the same with Odin?
Well, I think Thor kind of, got into him a little bit, showed a little bit of compassion because, like, I think Loki kind of grew onto that just a little bit. I'm pretty sure he still hates Thor, but not as much as Odin. He hates Odin with a fucking passion. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, he gouged his eyes out and, like, locked him up in the bathroom. But like I said, I mean, it would not make any sense to have Ultron, just get away because, how are you going to introduce? Because Thanos has to be in the mix. And
No, well, maybe the collector dude is like getting. Wait. So how many other movies supposed to be? Like 3 other ones are supposed to give the other Infinity Gauntlet gems.
It's supposed to be Captain America coming up, then Guardians of the Galaxy, and then the Avengers 2, then Ant-Man, then supposedly Doctor Strange, I believe, Thor 3, probably Iron Man 4, the Hulk movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then the Avengers 3. But then that makes no sense because how are they? Because I heard that they want to bring Galactus in it.
Well, that has a lot of stuff. Damn.
Like these guys are already planning. It's just like, but
by the way, is Spider-Man and Wolverine gonna be in the Avengers 2?
Oh well, the rights have been bought by Wolverine, but I don't know about Spider-Man.
Dude, in Spider-Man 2, there are gonna be 3 villains at once.
Wait, who is it? It's Green Goblin. It's
Electro.
Green Goblin, Electro, and I forgot the last one. I saw a picture of it. It was so
I
epic.
saw Goblin too. I was like, oh fuck yes.
So that movie looks like it's gonna be shit.
I was so happy when I found out about Goblin. I was like, Goblin's back. I'm horny again. Because Goblin is like the Vegeta to Goku. Like this guy, Goblin is like he hates Spidey with a passion. I mean, hopefully for the 3rd movie we're gonna see Venom and Carnage. But I don't know. I mean, we were supposed to see those characters a long time ago, but to no avail. So, but do you think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is gonna be good, like as they say it is, or?
Guys, yeah, we're here. Sorry.
No, like I said, like, do you think
Paul died?
Yeah, Paul died. I think he just hung himself with his computer cords. Do you all think that Spider-Man 2 is gonna be as good as people say it is?
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Hey, Alex, we gotta go.
Where you guys going?
All right, hang on. Well, gotta go eat. And
that's right. You go eat your fish. I'll be here with Ralph and Dave.
Oh
all right, man.
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Go eat your stupid fish.
All right, guys.
I wasn't hungry.
Subscribe.
All right, I'm coming. Bye.
All right, Ralph and Mr. Dave. So
Why am I Ralph?
like I said, do you guys think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is going to be like any good like that or what?
Keep going. You're supposed to come like 2 hours ago.
Oh look, they're fighting in the room. Yeah, Sean is just fighting in the room with him. Dave.
Why?
Amazing Spider-Man 2 thoughts.
I really just caught a glimpse of Amazing Spider-Man 1, so.
Yeah, well, lucky you, because I didn't see that shit. I mean, I wanted to see it, but...
No, remember how I tell you I don't go to movie theaters because a month or two later they'll be on TV? That's how I caught it.
How are they on TV a month or two later?
That's usually how it works if you got the Dish. I don't know what I think I have Dish, and like I have the HBOs and all that, so they come on like a month or two later.
Really?
Yeah.
But... Really? How? I mean, aren't they supposed to drop on DVD first?
No.
The fuck? I don't know. You probably have
Like I don't know. I don't know like how much the HBO for Dish or something, but you catch them before they get released on DVDs.
That's just I didn't hear about that. But anyways, wait, what are you doing right now? Are you on Xbox?
I'm sitting here on Xbox and looking for computer components right now.
For what? For your laptop?
No, not for my laptop. This Christmas I'm supposed to be getting around $500 to $800. So.
What are you gonna do with that? You gonna buy yourself a computer?
I'm gonna buy a better mic and whatnot, and then I'm gonna hopefully have enough to buy parts for computers, so I can build my computer. It's cheaper than having people put it together.
Well, that's what I've been hearing. But what kind of computer are you trying to build?
At least one enough to actually live stream in low and also render out fast enough. Because I want to get into the live streaming and whatnot, and just doing that a lot and everything.
That's gonna be awesome. I mean, for those of you out there watching this, like I said, Notorious Blaze, check him out, guys. I mean, trust me, this guy has been featured on my videos probably more than 1,000 times, right? I mean,
over 1,000 probably.
You've been on so many episodes.
It's over 9,000.
For fucking Black Ops to Black Ops Zombies to Minecraft and Halo and Battlefield and COG and just so many things. So I hope you guys check him out because he has some very interesting Battlefield videos. I must say, even though he plays with Brandon and everybody, it looks so derped out, but nevertheless, it's still amazing. So
on Xbox 360, it's derped out.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if you watched mine, but dude, if you ever get Xbox One, get Dead Rising 3.
Well, I'm still like debating between PlayStation 4 because yes, it's cheaper, but I'm also an Xbox One or Xbox fan, and I really don't want to betray the Xbox, but I'm leaning towards PS4 right now.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but you should also look into getting the new Need for Speed game. I heard it was great. I might actually get that.
I know.
When I actually saw glimpses of it, I was like, oh my god.
But the only thing that got me though, like the last Need for Speed I played, which was Need for Speed Most Wanted, the newer one. Every car had the exact same sound.
Thanks to me, of course.
It never changed. Yes, thanks to you. That was a wonderful Christmas present.
No problem, buddy.
But
I remember Dave played that game more than
same.
anything. Dave played that game. He got every car. I was just like
everything for the car. I almost have all the freaking achievements for it.
Yeah, and I'm just here like, how the fuck did this kid just do that? All that, and he's like, yeah. So I got the Lamborghini. I got this. I got that. I was like, how? Like what?
Found every car, every freaking gate you had to smash.
Exactly.
With every
and I'm just
jump.
sitting here like, how the hell did this kid just unlock all that just so fast? And like, cause Dave is a hardcore like NASCAR fan. So he loves cars. So obviously
not NASCAR fan. I just love cars. I don't watch NASCAR every single time it comes on. Like I watch the major NASCAR races like Talladega and Baltimore race, which is a small track. I've watched like some of the major ones that come on.
See, you have me lost right there. Fucking, I don't follow on that stuff. But
yeah,
like I just said, see, like you're a hardcore like car guy, and I don't understand why Brandon's like. But
you know how we do. We just ignore Brandon because some of the stuff.
But I mean,
Kinda
three man has his ways of getting around. But just wait. What level are you in Battlefield now?
I am a level 63, I think.
What the fuck? Damn, Dave. I mean,
Every weapon unlock and every weapon at least once every star, except for the DMRs.
wait. So how many fucking? What do you play? Like Conquest, Rush?
I play like most of the time. I play team deathmatch by myself, and then like with other people, I play conquest. But when it
Wait, do
comes
you
to
have
doing
that?
teams,
Do you
I
have
do.
that game mode like aerial assault?
Air superiority? No,
Yeah.
not yet. It comes out December 3rd with the China Rising.
Oh, because I got China Rising
I
and
got premium.
you got premium, so you're gonna get it all easy. But like
Yeah.
I don't know, like I saw it, I want to play it so bad because it looks so epic. Like fuck it, I mean,
Well, I mean, you have right now the Xbox One. You have the Operation Metro and all those that you can play, the new game modes and whatnot.
that is true. That is
I
true.
don't know when. I'm wondering when the Xbox 360 people are gonna get them.
No,
Because I mean,
I have Battlefield both for the PS4 and Xbox One, and I must say the PS4 one visually it looks amazing, way better than the
I
Xbox.
wish I had your fucking job now, just so I could buy both consoles and two games
I
for each
actually just quit.
console.
I actually just quit the bank not too long ago. I'm happy.
I thought you got moved to another bank, man.
I got moved and I fucking quit. I was like, man, because like they switched my branch and they wanted to cut my hours and they were bossing me around and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm not putting up with you people anymore. You guys are all a bunch of abusive, like manipulative
That's like the
assholes.
main reason why I'm debating on trying to get a job. I mean, I've been putting in applications, but I really just don't want to deal with stupid ass people.
Yeah, the people are the fucking worst. They're gonna boss you around and talk down to you and do all this bullshit. So I was pissed. I was like, no, I'm not having that. So, but Brandon's the worst because Brandon quits after like a week.
No, right now Brandon hasn't been working because of his job, and also this one dude keeps messing with him, telling him to get lost and all this other shit, so he does it.
Really?
Yeah,
Fucking Brandon gets bullied at work. That's sad.
he does. Like he
That's
went in last week and he wasn't scheduled, but they really don't care whenever you come in and work. He came in and this one dude told him that he's not scheduled and to leave. Fucking the dude, Brandon goes, "You're not the boss," and so Brandon and him went to see the warehouse manager or some shit, and the manager was taking a shit now, just sitting there on the toilet, and this dude comes knocking. I would have told that dude to get the fuck
I would have
out.
fired him. That's something Vern would do.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Vern knocking at your
Hell
door.
no. No.
Oh come on, Vern. Come on.
Vern would be
No.
the guy to knock on somebody's door when they're taking a crap.
Yeah, right.
Be like,
I work today. Yeah, like, get out of here. Hello there, Ed boys.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This has been a great segment, guys. Anyways, ladies and
he
gentlemen,
likes
thank you
eggnog.
all for watching the first ever Roundtable podcast, everybody. Like I said, this has been Notorious Blaze, Vern, the Fatal Brotherhood Gaming, the Cog Brothers Gaming, three-man broadcast, and Mr. Wolfalot, along with myself, Unveiled Entertainment Gaming. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for the second episode of the Roundtable podcast. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for all latest news, information, updates. Also, let us know what topics you want us to talk about. We're going to be more than willing to do so. So I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll be seeing each and every single one of you in the next video.